All right, hey everyone. We are on a 3-minute delay. Welcome to the Quantum Cup Attuma Matata edition. We're super excited to get this tournament started. It is our first Marvel Snap tournament. It is benefiting Starlight Children's Foundation. It's a charity that I've been working with for several years now. And all of the contestants today have donated to the charity. That was one of our requirements for registration. So thank you guys so much for all of your support. Starlight Children's Foundation, they bring happiness to seriously ill kids in hospitals across the US. And they supply gaming stations and handheld systems as well. And they've really made a big impact on a lot of kids' lives. So it's been really cool working with them. And if any of you guys would like to donate, you can simply type in !donate into the chat and you'll see the link for that. All right, I would also like to introduce my co-caster today, Teffy. Hi, Teffy.
Hey guys, I'm Tuffy, so I'm actually a big card game enthusiast for a while. I started playing like Pokemon card game as well as Yu-Gi-Oh! And then moved on to Magic the Gathering and also Hearthstone. So I'm really having a lot of fun with Marvel Snap, and thank you, Felicity, for having me.
Oh, of course. I didn't even know you had all of that card game experience, so that's pretty cool. I'm excited to cast with you. We've got a really cool lineup of players today. Everyone has been checked in now. And what we will do is go over the format, the prize pool, and then we're going to show you guys some videos, and then we can get into our first game. So first things first, let's go over to the format real quick. It is a 32 player tournament and it is single elimination, so you just get the one game, and if you lose, you're out. Yep, it's a best of one. And
Well,
then,
thankfully, the way that Marvel Snap works is that you have like the 10 life points, so it'll be a few games at the very least.
yeah, that's true. It's not just the one game and that's it.
Yeah.
Yeah, good point. All right, and then next, the prize pool that we have, it is a total of $100 in gift cards. So first place will get the $50 gift card, second place will get $30 gift card, and third and fourth place will each get a $10 gift card. So that is very, very exciting. All right. So, I think our players are going to be ready pretty soon, but what I need to do is I have to start the setup of getting all of their screens and all of that together. So we're gonna just play a couple of videos for you. So we're gonna play a Starlight video, and then we actually have two player interviews that we can show you guys, which I'm really excited for. So just stay tuned and we will start the first game very soon.
Happy kids heal faster. That's why Starlight Children's Foundation is dedicated to improving the mental well-being of sick kids, regardless of their illness or injury. When a child is hospitalized, they are scared, lonely, and stressed. Being in hospital facing painful treatments takes away from the happiness of childhood. But that's where Starlight comes in. At Starlight, we provide entertainment through our gaming stations, comfort with our specially designed hospital gowns, play with our toy deliveries, and distraction through our virtual reality headsets. Starlight programs are what happiness is made of, the things that make being a kid special. The simple power of a smile. Delivered to over 800 children's hospitals and medical facilities across the country, can make a lifetime of difference for sick kids. Learn more at starlight.org.
Hi, my name is Alan, and I'm going to answer a couple questions for the Marvel Snap Quantum Cup tournament. What is your favorite thing about Marvel Snap? So my favorite thing about Marvel Snap is basically how quick the games are. I think it's really nice that we can sneak in games between breaks at work or what have you throughout the day, and that's my favorite feature. But I also really like that it's a pretty casual trading card game, but at the same time can be played pretty competitively. I really like the snap mechanic. I think that the ability to bet on winning hands and also just retreat on losing hands and mitigate your cube loss is a really neat mechanic. What is your favorite card and why? So my favorite card is Daredevil, mainly because Daredevil was my favorite superhero growing up, but also I really like what Second Dinner did in implementing his abilities and interpreting them for this card game. What is the best Marvel Snap pickup line or joke you can come up with? So I had to put a lot of thought into this because I'm not that funny, but here goes. I hope you don't mind spending a little more time with me because I'm feeling some magic. Okay, so what is the coolest experience or event or match you've had in Marvel Snap? So many things happened in Marvel Snap, we play so many hands, so many things can go on. But recently, something that pops out is I had a game against a player that I was really confident they were going to win. They had Red Skull coming out on turn 5, and then they were going to Arnim Zola on turn 6, and they were so confident they were going to win on turn 5 that they snapped and spammed the snap question mark emote. I knew this because I was playing Daredevil and I had already played White Queen, so I knew that Red Skull was coming out. So to counter that, I played Arrow onto Fisk Tower, moved over Red Skull, right? And Red Skull died, and the emoting stopped and the player retreated. So that was cool. Tell us why you think you'll win the tournament. I don't think I'm going to win this tournament. I don't know who the opponents are or anything like that, but I have not been playing regularly enough to really keep my finger on the pulse of the meta. And even when I was really trying hard and playing, grinding it every day, a couple seasons back, I peaked Diamond. So not that good. But if I do win, I would like to thank my wife for supporting me in everything that I do and giving me the strength to play in this tournament. I would like to thank all the fans out there. This is for you guys. And I'd like to thank my opponents for drawing worse than me. Thank you. How confident are you in this tournament? Ties back to that last question. Zero confidence whatsoever, but I am confident that I'm going to have a really good time, and I really hope that everyone else has a really good time as well. And I'm also really happy to do my small part in supporting a great cause in the Starlight Children's Foundation. So yeah, thanks for running this tournament, and have fun, everybody.
Hey everyone, I'm Echoplex, and I'm here to answer some questions for the Quantum Cup. What is my favorite thing about Marvel Snap? Well, I'm going to probably sound like one of the game developers here, but I just love how each game is super different with the locations and that the length of time for each game is pretty short. I come from Magic the Gathering, Legends of Runeterra, Hearthstone, you name it, and it's such a great change of pace to be able to play such a deep game where it's happening in a pretty short amount of time so I can fit in games throughout my day. What is my favorite card in Marvel Snap? I think it's Captain Marvel. I really love her effect when it hits the board. I love playing to multiple lanes, and she's fitting into the meta right now. So I'm always thrilled to be able to play her in decks that are competitive on ladder. Close second is probably Patriot. Again, I really love that style of deck too, especially paired with Mystique. Bass has been a really cool card to integrate into that archetype. But generally, Captain Marvel is my favorite. What is the coolest experience I've had in Marvel Snap? It's probably the Quantum Cup that we're playing here today. This is one of my first tournaments playing the game. I've done some matches with some of my friends and coworkers. It's just really fun to be a part of a streamer-led event like this. So I'm really, whether I've lost in the first round or whether I've gone far, this has been really cool to be a part of. How confident am I in the tournament? Well, the only thing I'm confident in is that I'm going to beat KobraBytes, another one of the people in this tournament. He happens to be a coworker of mine. We've played a couple matches together, been very competitive. So I'm hoping that we get paired against each other, whether that's in one of the earlier rounds or it'd be pretty epic if we were in the finals together. So looking forward to playing him and everyone else in the tournament.
All right, guys, I hope you all enjoyed those player interviews. It sounds like they are very excited to play. It's kind of cool. Thank you to all of the players for submitting those, because it was a lot of fun to watch them, and we get a chance to get to know who they are and put a face to the name. All right, guys, we are about to get into game number 1. So we are with our 2 players. They were the players that you guys just watched, actually. So the first one is Apogeo, and the second one is Echoplex. So let me go over to their game over here. So if you guys are ready, if you don't mind deafening, then once you both deafen, you guys can go ahead and start the game. Okay, perfect. I think they've both deafened. Sweet! Are you excited, Teffy?
I am so excited. This is the first match, guys.
All right, both of these players are from the US of A. Excited to be representing our home country.
Yeah.
And we've got both of their decks here. I don't know if you're able to see it or not, but that's also in that spreadsheet.
It looks like they finally got the game going, so we're going game 1, guys.
All right. So this one is in the perspective of player 1, Apogeo. It looks like he's drawn Killmonger, Enchantress, Psylocke, and White Queen.
Looking at Apogeo's deck list, it looks like he's using a version of Sarah Control, running Arrow and Enchantress and Shang-Chi. So a lot of different disruption techniques that he can perform against Echoplex.
Mm-hmm. Nice Sunspot on the board, turn 1. Ooh, Savage Land.
And then for Echoplex, he is running his favorite card, Captain Marvel, and he's doing a big Shuri deck. So that is one of the 2 meta decks that we see a lot of, which is Shuri and Thanos when you're trying to climb that ladder.
Yeah, that's true. I'm excited to see. I like playing Shuri.
Yeah, I actually run this exact same list when I hit Infinite this season and last, so I am very familiar with Echoplex's deck list, yeah.
Oh man, all right.
So it looks like Apogeo is playing an early Killmonger, trying to answer that Sunspot so it doesn't grow too big.
Good move.
Oh, and Echoplex actually armors the lane that's not protecting Sunspot, which, you know, he would have filled up that lane anyway if he did, so probably a good move on his part.
Mm-hmm. Does it seem like any of these locations favors one player over the other?
Yeah, so right now, Kamartaj is a really good location for Shuri specifically, because then Shuri can double buff the next card that's played. So we do see that there's an Arrow, Zero, and Titania in Echoplex's hand. So even a Titania is going to be 20 power just from that Shuri alone.
Oh, wow. I didn't even realize that. I was only thinking about the, like the bigger cards, but that's true. Like a Titania, even something small would be huge. Ooh,
oh, wow.
Enchantress, and they have Shang-Chi as well.
So that Enchantress is actually going to be huge against the Shuri deck, because now that's one less protected lane that Echoplex has. So Apogeo, I think that's a great play by Apogeo.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Depends where they end up playing it.
Yeah, I agree. It's just that's one less safe lane.
Well, look at Echoplex's hand. He's got a I mean, he's got She-Hulk there, Arrow.
She-Hulk and
Oh.
Arrow.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so that She-Hulk is the one that's going to be doubled. Let's see how Apogeo plays this. It does look like Echoplex is also playing the Arrow, so it might not matter where he. Oh no, actually, Apogeo has priority, so Apogeo can't
Ooh.
even Shang-Chi this turn.
Oh man. That was pretty
So
smart of Eccleflex to not play this
yeah,
turn
and I
then.
mean it's gonna be really difficult for Apogeo to win this one, I think, because he's not winning the right
Ooh.
lane. Yeah,
But oh, the Spider Woman revealed twice.
yeah.
But the other side. Oh
Yeah,
man.
that cloning Vats lane, not enough power with
Mm-hmm.
the Zabu, unfortunately. And
Aw.
game one going to Echoplex.
Yep. GG.
All
All
right,
right,
so we're
round two. Oh, Mindscape.
oh yeah, and I don't think either of these players are running anything to get rid of the Mindscape, so they
Yeah.
will be swapping hands. And we got another Kamartage, so that
Oh my
Shuri in
god, two
Echoplex's
rounds in a
hand,
row.
yeah, that is huge because potentially we'll have a 60 power Red Skull, which is that lane is unbeatable.
That's so crazy how it just becomes that big.
Yeah, yeah. Like especially when you get a Kamartage, that's just oh, and
Oh,
also a rickety
rickety
bridge.
bridge. That should make
So
things. Oh my god, this is such an interesting game then. Rickety bridge plus the Mindscape as well, and then Kamartage.
I'm still thinking that it's favoring the board's are favoring Echoplex right now based on his hand because he
You think
does
so?
have yeah, he has that Cosmo that he just played middle. So it looks like
Ooh. Oh,
uh,
that's a nice
oh,
variant.
that is a nice variant. But interestingly enough, that will also prevent
Yeah.
Echoplex from getting the double Shuri on
Mm.
Kamartage. So it will only be a 30 power Red Skull, which only 30 powers. That's still a lot of power.
Yeah, absolutely.
All right, so Apogeo thinking about that Daredevil play. Uh, I don't dislike it.
Mm. Yeah. And I mean, I would imagine that Echoplex would try to get some stuff out on turn 5 because of the Mindscape. At least that's what I
Yeah,
would do because I don't want my opponent to have all my good cards.
I mean, in this position, if I were Echoplex, I would play the Red Skull middle just because it's protected by that Cosmo already.
That
But
is
we'll see.
very true.
And right now, that rickety bridge is actually kind of scary. Oh, wait, did we get a retreat? Wow.
Oh, because they wanted. I think because they wanted to Taskmaster, or like they don't know what's in the other hand. Oh no, and
Wow.
also the arrow.
Yeah, the arrow play, but
Losing arrow. I think because they didn't want to lose arrow.
true, true. Yeah, because they could arrow and then play on the rickety bridge after and guarantee
Mm.
loss.
Oh yeah. Sinister London.
So Sinister London is almost like Kamartage with that Shuri, right? Because you get two Shuri triggers when it gets duplicated.
That's very true. Man, a lot of these are favoring
Oh,
Echoplex's
but
deck. Huh?
well, Apogeo got two Psylocke triggers, so Apogeo has 5
Oh
energy
my
for an early
gosh.
Sarah,
Early, very early Sarah.
and that Sarah is going to be duplicated as well. So from this point on, Apogeo will have 2 energy less for all cards that they play.
Wow.
And honestly, right now, this is looking really good for Apogeo.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, wow. As I say
Electro?
that, Electro
Oh my
kind of
gosh.
ruins it because he can't even Enchantress it. Oh no, there's a Cosmo. He can't even
Oh.
Enchantress the
Oh
Electro.
no,
So
that's so sad.
that really does hurt his advantage.
Yeah, it does. Hmm.
And oh,
Shuri.
so
Oh,
Echoplex
that's gonna
isn't
be a.
doubling.
It's gonna be a lot of well, they probably didn't want to block off their X mansion
Yeah,
in
true.
case it
That's
fell there.
that's true. Yeah, because they can play their doubled card in X Mansion and then
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Taskmaster after. Oh, but it looks like they are not playing. They're playing the doubled um, Red Skull on Sinister London. Yeah.
Mm. It's a lot of power. I wonder if they'll play the Shang-Chi. Ooh.
Yeah, this
You
is
just
just a
need the
matter of
Shang-Chi to go
luck.
mid.
So we do know that Echoplex has priority. So that Shang-Chi will hit the Taskmaster, but we
Oh
really
man.
Apogeo really needs it to go middle too to win this
Yep.
game.
Yep.
Will it go
Will it?
middle?
Oh.
No.
Oh,
Oh,
he
he
still
still
wins because of
wins.
Lizard.
The Lizard debuff and
Oh my
Apogeo
gosh.
against all odds. Wow, and the
Oh.
fist bump too.
Yep.
Good sportsmanship.
GG.
So yeah, even though Echoplex is playing Shuri, which is just dominating the ladder, we're seeing that it does have ways to be defeated, and
Mm-hmm.
Apogeo is not playing one of the two big meta decks and still winning.
Winning.
So
Yeah. It's impressive.
very impressive.
I like Daredevil. It's kind of, I don't know, it makes me feel safe knowing what my opponent's gonna do. At least to let me know if I need to retreat or not.
Yeah, true. And another interesting thing I've noticed is neither of the two players have snapped at all yet.
See, this is
So
what happens in tournaments.
Yeah. Oh, we got another
Ooh,
Sinister London
what is
back to
going
back.
on? The same locations keep showing up. Okay.
It's the luck of the draw, it looks like.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, and speaking of no snaps,
Oh.
I believe it was Echoplex that snapped this one. So, we're going for double the cubes.
Interesting.
Let's see how Apogeo. Oh, Apogeo does play it out.
Okay.
So Apogeo feeling pretty confident with that double armor play. Or, sorry, with
Oh,
that double Psylocke.
the Psylocke did not get off twice.
True, true. But we do have a Zabu that's going to make the 4 cost cards cost
Mhm.
2 less. Oh no, never mind. Now 1 less. Yeah, I think Apogeo is
my
really looking
gosh.
for that Enchantress right now to get rid of those armors.
Was it Apogeo or Echoplex that snapped? It was Echoplex, right?
I believe it was Echoplex because of the double armor play. That's
And the
when he
double
snapped.
Shuri now.
And now it's about to be a double Shuri. Yeah.
Oh my gosh. And they're not gonna play anything.
But yeah, so things are looking pretty scary for Apogeo right now. Apogeo's really needing an Enchantress. Looking like he's gonna White Queen maybe or Spider Woman.
Hmm.
Yeah, that White Queen will. Let's see what he gets. A Red Skull, okay,
Okay.
and a Captain Marvel.
Ah, choices.
So let's see if Apogeo ends up staying in. He did not draw that Enchantress, and he knows that there is a double Shuri.
Yeah.
So this is very scary
This
for
is the
Apogeo.
final turn. Does Apogeo has priority? He does have arrow.
Apogeo does have priority with Arrow, correct.
Oh my gosh, that could be huge, right?
Well, the thing is
Oh
that
no, you can't
Apogeo,
reveal. It doesn't reveal in nowhere if he tries to go
yeah,
mid.
Apogeo can only really want to play it left, and he's not winning middle, and he's gonna be losing the tiebreaker. So
Gosh.
yeah, we'll see if there's a retreat or if he does
Well,
something that I'm missing.
unless he does. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know.
Yeah, this is looking
Oh my
this is
gosh.
looking like an Echoplex win. Okay, we do get a retreat. Honestly, that was a good retreat.
Yeah, it was.
And wow, I think that was round 4, so I believe this is the first round where the stakes are doubled.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so now for those of you who are unaware, in the battle mode, after 5 rounds, the stakes get doubled. So now we're gonna start with a 2 cube ante, and if anybody snaps, it goes straight to 8 cubes.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so we're gonna get that Daredevil. And Echoplex, considering where he wants to play a lizard, does he want to play it on the cloning bats?
I feel like every time they that Apogeo plays Daredevil, Echoplex plays nothing on turn 5.
I mean, you don't have
Ooh.
to play turn 5 sometimes. Oh, we do get the Quantum Realm,
Quantum
which...
Realm is very interesting because, well, we've learned that Taskmaster does work in Quantum Realm. So
Yeah,
if Echoplex ends up getting that Taskmaster, I mean, he could win that lane easily.
yeah, Echoplex does have the Taskmaster in hand, so
Oh,
and
yeah?
also Shuri. So, yeah, it's looking really good on that Quantum Realm for Echoplex.
Mhm.
Yeah, the Spider-Man point meme, really good addition to this game because it's just always fun to be like, oh, we did the same thing.
Yeah. I had no idea what that was the first time I played Snap. I was so confused.
Oh, wow. White Queen copied the Taskmaster for Apogeo.
Ah, so at least Apogeo knows.
Okay, so it looks like Echoplex is going with the Red Skull on the left lane, Washington, D.C. And Apogeo knows that there's going to be 30 power there. So how will he answer that?
Hmm. Well, this is the first time Echoplex played something with Daredevil there.
Yeah, but it's protected under Cosmo. I think that it's a very safe play to play it there.
Yeah, for
There's
sure.
not really much Apogeo can do about that 30 power, especially with the Cosmo.
Oh, I was gonna say, oh, enchant, but no, you can't enchantress with the Cosmo. I
Right.
was thinking of armor from earlier.
Yeah, right.
Hmm.
Yeah, so I think that, I mean, it's going to be a really difficult way to like win for Apogeo at this point because that 30 power
Yeah.
followed up by a Taskmaster potentially. And it looks like Apogeo is going to go with the Sarah.
Yep. I think maybe they are just gonna give up on the left side.
Yeah,
Can't
I mean,
really
you
do
have to at this
anything
point.
there. Yeah.
But yeah, so if Echo if Echoplex plays the Taskmaster on the right lane, I do not think that Apogeo has an answer for that.
Oh, he doesn't have a Shang-Chi. If he had a Shang-Chi in hand, he could potentially win.
Yeah, but he played the Sarah middle, filling his hand. I believe that he's running Captain Marvel, or sorry, America Chavez, so he wasn't going to be able to draw the Shang-Chi anyway. Um,
Mm-hmm.
yeah, let's see where. Oh, it looks like Echoplex is going to be playing in the middle lane, which is a big surprise.
Well, maybe my guess is that Echoplex thinks that Apogeo has a Shang-Chi.
Oh,
Oh, we
yeah.
got a retreat from Apogeo.
I think that was a smart retreat.
Yeah, I think so too.
You know, when a Shuri player gets their Shuri Red Skull, that's very scary. And if you don't
Yeah.
have an answer with a Shang-Chi, it is smart to retreat at that point.
Mm-hmm.
And Apogeo on his final 4 cubes, so he's really got to make these next games count because he is
The
on his
stakes are
back
double.
legs.
Oh, the stakes have been double, I think.
Yeah, they're doubled.
Mm-hmm.
Interesting. So Apogeo's playing Psylocke turn 2, which will give him 4 mana or energy next turn.
Mm-hmm.
But the 2 4 cost cards he has in hand right now
Are
are
more
Enchantress.
so answers for.
Oh, it will answer that armor, yeah, with the
I guess
Enchantress.
that's true.
Oh, but it's the big house.
Oh
So unfortunately, he can't play
no!
there. Wow.
Oh, sad face.
That is very unfortunate location reveal for Apogeo.
It's probably still. Yeah, it's
I
probably
mean, on
worth it
the,
to play the Killmonger at least, because they don't really. Well.
I mean, he doesn't know that because the Shuri deck does run a few 3-drops.
Mm-hmm.
But on the positive note, it is hard to get a giant big card on the right side because
Yeah,
the big house will limit that.
that's very true.
All right, so it looks like Apogeo is gonna go with that Daredevil play. Get a little peek at what Echoplex will do next turn.
I think Apogeo's not gonna try to do the big house at all. 'Cause they'd
Yeah,
have
I
to
think that
play
would
a
be
lot
smart.
of cards. Yeah, I think it's gonna be too hard. But you know, if he fills up, I never know how to pronounce Nidavellir. Nidavellir.
Nidavellir, I think. I don't know for sure, but yeah, that's how I say it.
Because cards are +5 each, you know, and with Echoplex's deck, he can't play that many cards.
Sure, sure.
He has a chance of winning that.
Yeah, I agree. Yeah. And looking at Echoplex's hand, he does have a Red Skull that he can grow to be really big. It looks like Echoplex is thinking really hard.
He sure is.
He sure he is. Oh wait, that was the Daredevil play. So yeah, okay. So we're gonna get the White Queen this turn.
Okay. I mean, filling up that lane because I think he knows at least he knows at least Echoplex doesn't have like a Shang-Chi or something to get rid of any of his cards there, but
So I think that Echoplex was really smart not playing anything this turn because that prevents him from having priority. So if Apogeo has priority, his Shang-Chi won't go into
yep.
effect. So I think that was really smart in Echoplex to skip that turn 5. And
Okay.
now he can fill in that right lane with the She-Hulk. The question is, how will he win that left lane? So Apogeo right now is winning left and middle.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't think... Oh, it looks like Echoplex retreated because I don't think he played in the Vormir yet, so he would have lost a card there.
Right. Interesting. Wow, good game. Holy crap, this is a lot closer of a game than I thought it'd be.
I live for this. I'm really happy
Yeah.
to see that.
That's cool.
And I think that they're tied on health now. Both. Oh no, it looks like it's 4 to 5 health. So
Very
Apogeo
close,
down
though.
by 1. Very, very close. Oh, interesting.
Psylocke?
I don't see why he should. Yeah, he should.
Yeah, maybe
Good.
hoping to draw something that he can play, but
Yeah, I don't think that would have been like. I think that he made the better choice here.
Yep.
Because it's good to play the Sarah turn 4, you know, with his hand. So I think that's
so,
saving the
too.
Psylocke. Yeah.
Well, he would have had to play this. Oh no, he plays the Psylocke now, right? This is
Yeah.
turn
If he
3.
plays a Psylocke now, he can play Sarah next turn.
Yep.
And honestly, like, why not play it right? It looks like he's considering right, and
I think
there
that's
we
fine
go.
for the Danger Room, the Psylocke.
Right.
Yeah.
Because it's like, if it lives, it lives, and if it doesn't, it was only 1 power.
Yep. Okay.
Ooh, the Sarah. So the Sarah, I don't think you want to risk the Danger Room for that one. Yeah, it looks like he...
I would play
Yeah.
it there. That's a perfect place.
Yeah, you get to protect it from disruption. Not that... Now that we know that Echoplex isn't really playing disruption, it's not as important. We care more about the stats at this point.
Mm-hmm.
And we get that Shuri play, so looking at Echoplex's hand, he has a couple of big things to boost, including Captain Marvel and She-Hulk.
Mm-hmm. Oh my gosh,
Honestly,
so many rocks in his hand.
Yeah, they both have a
Like
few,
it.
but
Yeah, that's true. Although it feels like Echoplex has more options. Well, probably because he didn't play as many things on the board.
oh, so Echoplex. Wait, Oh no, Apogeo is making a mistake. The Daredevil
Oh.
showed that he didn't play anything, so Apogeo has priority. If
Okay, he
Apogeo just
didn't do
passes
it.
his turn, no, if he passes his turn, he can win next turn by playing
I know, that's
into
true.
the.
Oh,
Oh
but he. Oh, no, no,
no!
no.
Oh, the snap!
Oh!
Wow! Good thing that Echoplex left,
Wow.
because Apogeo could have won that without that misplay. So,
Yeah.
uh, good snap by Apogeo.
Mm-hmm. Oh my gosh, it's still such a close game right now. It's wait, 4 versus 3. Is it 4 versus 3?
Yeah, 4 versus 3. So it'll be
Man.
maximum bet of 3 cubes, it looks like.
Mm-hmm.
And Apogeo getting that early Zabu. We haven't seen much of this game, and it's so, so good.
I know.
All right, we got the Savage Lands, and looking at Apogeo's, or sorry, Echoplex's hand, we do have the Shuri Red Skull, so
Yep.
honestly, things are looking pretty solid, but Apogeo does have that counter with Shang-Chi, so we'll just see how it actually plays out.
This has been so fast. This game, it's
Yeah,
already turned. I feel like they just went through all the turns so quickly.
I think by the end
Forever.
of the matches, like you kind of know each other's decks well enough where
You kind
you
of
kind of
know
have a good
like what they
idea.
might play and what they might not.
Yeah, right. All right, an Echoplex playing the Red Skull right. Let's see. Oh, he's considering retreating, it looks like. So
Because of
Apogeo,
Shang-Chi, probably.
yeah, and Apogeo has priority, so he can't Shang-Chi it yet, but it looks like he's considering Sarah, and then next turn he will maintain priority and he can Shang-Chi the Red
I mean,
Skull.
at this
So
point, if there's no snap, you might as well play it out. You should
I
play out
agree.
because you retreat with the same number of cubes as you know.
Absolutely, I agree. And
Mm.
looking at this, so yeah, the Shang-Chi is the no-brainer move. Let's see what Echoplex is considering to do here. He knows that he doesn't have priority. Oh, there is a snap, so that's gonna be a retreat.
Oh,
Good retreat, good retreat.
retreat. Oh my
And
gosh, it's so close. Wow, Echo
the
Plex
Shuri
really
deck is
wants.
losing.
It
Wow.
is. Wow.
All right, so Echoplex has a sunspot, which we've only seen on
This is
game
the
one.
second time we've seen. I was wondering. I was about to ask. Wait, wasn't there a sunspot?
Yeah. All right, so we're gonna get the Daredevil out. Apogeo actually has been very fortunate to get that Daredevil almost every game.
Yeah.
Getting that extra information is huge in a card game like this.
Mm-hmm.
All right, and Apogeo already getting that Zabu, and then turn 5, potentially the Sarah 1-2 punch, making things cost so much cheaper, especially the 4 costs.
Mm-hmm. And he has those 2 forecasts in his hand, so he can get some good use out of it.
All right, so the Cosmo is played. Now Apogeo knows he can't Shang-Chi there. Oh wow, a
Oh,
Valkyrie.
and a
Okay.
Titania.
Wow, that Killmonger draw was actually really nice to deal with the
Oh
sunspot here.
man, and the Cosmos played already.
Yeah, but okay, so Apogeo's gonna play in the Dark Dimension, which means it
Oh.
won't happen until end of game.
Oh.
I like it. The only issue is that if Echoplex somehow draws a armor and plays middle,
Yep.
oh no, he plays the
He
armor
played it
right.
on the right.
All right,
Interesting.
so looks like Echoplex has Red Skull She-Hulk 0. So he's gonna go with the Red Skull in the protected lane.
Yep.
Um, it's in Monster Metropolis, so it's gonna be 18 power there.
Hmm.
And now Avogio has to make a hard decision on
I mean, if
what
he
he wants to do
arrows
about
it
that.
on the right, the Titania goes over to the other side.
Yeah, you're right. And it will
And it'll
be
give
a
a
locked up
chance to
board.
put the Shang-Chi there.
Oh, interesting. Okay, so arrow in the middle lane on Dark
Would not
Dimension. Actually,
reveal. And
yeah, it would not move the Red Skull. It'll move the turn 6 card. So Apogeo thinking really hard on what he wants to do here because,
time's running out.
yeah, time's running out. And this is a do or die for Echoplex. This is potentially his last game.
Yeah.
And really wants to pull this one out. All right, so Apogeo sneaking in that Shang-Chi in the Dark Dimension.
Oh
We
my
get the
gosh.
Taskmaster Zero played for Apogeo.
This is
And
gonna
will that be enough? Honestly, I think that it is enough. I think Echoplex is gonna win this.
I think he can, right? What else does...
Yeah, I think he won it.
Oh!
Wait, the
Oh my
Shang-Chi!
gosh, the Shang-Chi!
The
I forgot
Shang-Chi!
about that!
With the arrow!
Oh
Amazing!
my gosh, GG.
That was such a great play at the end there because the Dark Dimension play on turn 5 with arrow allowed
Yep.
him to move the cards out of the armor lane that he knew he was going to protect it in. What a great 3D chess move by Apogeo.
Oh man, those were some awesome games. Nicely done, guys. Congratulations. Apogeo is going to be moving on to the next round. Thank you, guys. All right, we're going to drag you guys back over to the waiting room. All right, cool. What'd you think about those games, Teffy?
That was just really fun, honestly. It was a really close match. I mean, aren't you a little surprised that the Shuri deck actually not winning against Sarah Control?
Yeah. No, I was surprised. But at the same time, I've also been playing some Shuri on ladder, and it has not been working out as well for me. So
That's fair.
yeah, but I think at one point in the middle of the game when they were kind of close, I was like, oh, I feel like the Shuri deck, the Echoplex, was gonna win. But then in the end, Apogeo pulled it back. So
Yeah, Apogeo with those great arrow moves. I don't think Echoplex really had any arrow plays at all that like the entire set of games. I don't even know if he drew arrow. I don't remember him like even playing it once. So
yeah.
maybe some bad hands mixed in there. But Apogeo, some of those games, like you said, they just seemed impossible to win, and he just pulled it out. So congratulations to Apogeo.
Awesome. Yeah. And I mean the locations as well. We saw some really interesting ones. So that was great.
Yeah. I love that variety. Great showing.
Yeah, nicely done to both players. All right. I think our next two players are getting ready now. So what we will do is we're gonna go and watch some more player interviews.
I can take a look at the bracket in the meantime, though.
Oh yeah, sure. That's a good idea. Let's take a look at the bracket. This has not sorry guys. Well, maybe in the meantime, while we figure that out, we are gonna go over to the videos, and we'll see our next two players very soon.
Hello everyone, my name is Peluchon. I'm from the Spanish community. I know many of you don't know me. I'm a streamer in Spanish, of course. And yes, I will do this little interview. What is your favorite thing about Marvel Snap? I think one of the craziest things about Marvel Snap is the quickness of every match. I mean, every match is so fast. You have to think very fast also. So yeah, I think that I like the most. And the second thing about that is the collection thing. I don't know why, but I love this kind of collecting stuff. I like to collect many things, like from coins, cards, games. I try to get 100% in every game I play. So yeah, that's one of the things I like also. What is your favorite card and why? Yeah. I think my favorite card so far is Cerebro, because I think that is the most... It's so unique, that card that affects a lot of decks. Like you can have Cerebro 2, Cerebro 1, Cerebro 0, Cerebro, every Cerebro number you want. So I think that makes that card so special, because even though it's kind of meme in the Marvel Snap community, I think it is also very fun to play. What is the best Marvel Snap pickup line or joke you can come out with? Well, I don't know any of them in English, but in Spanish we have a few. I don't know. Maybe in another tournament I will say that in Spanish. I don't know how many Spanish speakers are watching this right now. What is the coolest experience or event or match you had in Marvel Snap? It was a tournament that I was in. I was playing against some friend that he is on Infinite like for 4 months in a row. I never reached Infinite until now. So yeah, I was like 40, rank 40 in that moment, and I win so easily against him. So yeah, I think that is one of the memorable events of Marvel Snap so far. Tell us why you think you will win the tournament. I don't think I will win the tournament. I not consider myself a tryhard. I think I like to enjoy the matches. So yeah, I don't think I can win. Hopefully I can make it further in the tournament. Hopefully my deck is up to the top. Maybe we can win some matches, hopefully. How confident I am. I mean, I'm confident, but my skills are not so confident. So yeah, thank you so much for having me in this tournament. I hope we can see you in the next time. My Twitch is Peluchon, twitch.tv el Peluchon. You can search for me. See you. Bye.
What is your favorite thing about Marvel Snap? Well, my favorite thing about Marvel Snap is definitely the nicknames. I absolutely love it when games embrace nerd culture and all the memes that go along with that. So I'll definitely have to say the nicknames. What is your favorite card and why? Well, my favorite card obviously is Squirrel Girl because she's the cutest. It's proven by science. Every scientist says she's the cutest. It's just like the laws of physics, like the laws of thermodynamics, like binomial formulas. It's just a universal truth that Squirrel Girl is the cutest and therefore the best. And I think we all, in our heart of hearts, know that the truth is the truth. And the truth is, Squirrel Girl is the cutest. How confident are you in this tournament? Well, I just started playing again a couple days ago, and I haven't played for 3 months before. I'm playing Squirrel Girl Zoo without Patriot. Do I need to say anything else?
All right, guys, we are back. Hope you enjoyed those player interviews. Up next, we have Hellken and Peluchon. Let me
check the bracket as well.
Oh yeah, sure. Actually, I was gonna check the bracket. Thank you, TC. If you guys would like to take a look at the bracket, it looks like these are the players that have advanced. It is a little hard to see on my screen, but hopefully you guys can see. You can also view the bracket. I believe there should be a link. Can we provide that in the chat? Well, it will be provided in chat within the 3 minutes that this is on a delay. All right. And we are going to head on over to watch the next game of these next two players. So let's go over there. I've got them in the voice chat. So we are ready to start. If you guys are, just make sure you deafen, and once you deafen in this voice chat, you can go ahead and start the game. All right.
All right, so
Here
it
we
looks
go.
like yeah, we got Hellken versus. Sorry, I forgot his name already.
El Peluchon. Yep.
El Peluchon, yeah.
Yep.
So Peluchon running a Sandman deck. Interesting. So we got Ramp Sandman versus a deck that you're familiar with, Fel, the Thanos Lockjaw
Oh
deck.
man. Yep. Yep.
I think it's the exact same list that you run, actually.
Okay, wait, let me see. Is that what I have? I think so.
Yeah, remember we replaced Doctor Doom with Arrow?
Ah, yes. Okay, yep, that's exactly what I'm running.
Yeah, so Hellken running the Lockjaw, or playing the Lockjaw turn 3 already. Wow, it's already turn 4, guys.
Oh my gosh,
So-
that was so fast.
That was so fast, yeah. Peluchon not really doing anything. I
Not
guess he's
yet.
just waiting. Not yet, correct.
Oh my gosh, so much power already in the throne room.
I'm wondering if Peluchon is gonna go with the Black Panther Arnim Zola route. So we see the She-Hulk Soulstone being played by Hellken.
Yep.
Wow, and it just feels like Peluchon has done nothing this game. So I don't.
Well, he's
I
got
wonder what
Leech.
he does have Leech.
So, I mean, Leech
We
wins
know how
a
much-
lot of games.
It's true. It's true. But I don't know if that'll be enough for this one.
Yeah, I mean, his Sunspot's
Unfortunately.
doing pretty well in that first location, and guess
Oh,
we'll
I know.
see.
It's like
We'll see. I
yeah,
mean,
Hellken's gonna play that Magneto,
yeah, that's a pretty big Magneto.
and that's gonna be enough to win the Sunspot lane. So it looks like
Yeah.
Peluchon is retreating, which good retreat.
Yeah, it's a good retreat. I think Peluchon didn't have the draws that he wanted to get his combo off. So
Yeah,
Okay, good
yeah.
retreat.
I mean, I agree. Yeah, he didn't get that early Electro. He didn't really have much he could do. All right, so this game we do have a Dream Dimension already. But Hellken does have that Reality Stone. I wonder if he'll use it there. Probably wait it out to see what other locations there are.
yep.
So yeah, both decks running Leech actually.
Oh, are they? I didn't actually see. Does it have Leech?
Yeah, Peluchon used it last game, and this game Hellken has it
I
in his
don't know
hand.
if he has it in his deck though. I think he doesn't have it in his deck. He might have gotten.
He does have it in his deck. Yeah, I'm looking at the list.
Oh, I think that. Okay. I think it might not have the deck may not be updated on the.
On your stream.
Yep, it's okay. We will get that fixed.
Yeah. All right, so we got that Electro turn 3. The ramp is
Looking
on.
for-
So let's see what Peluchon's gonna do here. He does have that Black Panther that he's hovering over.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, we do get that
Ooh.
snap.
Is it a snap from Hellken?
It said opponent
Okay.
snap, so I think it was Peluchon. I could be wrong.
Peluchon. Okay. This is kind of interesting.
Yeah, so we're,
The only place he could really play it, well,
yeah, I kind of like
ooh.
that Dark Dimension play because that'll hide what he's actually trying to do. Um, the leech is gonna hurt, but
Yep,
Peluchon does not have Arnim Zola in his hand yet, so
that's true.
it's
If he
not the
gets
worst
it.
thing.
Oh my
And
gosh.
Peluchon drew his own leech, so
Yeah, but he can't use. Wait, he can't use it, can he?
he just drew it, so he could use it.
Oh,
And
yeah.
he has ramped up, so he could have played it, but he chose not to, and that's okay. All right, so Peluchon drawing that America Chavez.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, it looks like okay. So Hellken playing the arrow middle, which is not enough to win middle. Hellken does have that She-Hulk in the Dream Dimension, and Peluchon leaves,
Oh,
and I think that was a good retreat.
yeah, that was good. Round 3.
All right, so we do have
Dark
that early
Dimension
Ebony Maw.
again.
Ebony Maw on Dark Dimension is actually awesome because
Oh, I
that
never even
ongoing
thought of
doesn't
that.
happen. Yeah, it's
Yep.
like the same thing as playing into Invisible Woman.
Yep.
So oh, and a TVA.
TVA! Oh no.
So Peluchon does have the Electro. He can ramp next turn to play a 5-cost card, but he doesn't have a good 5-cost right now in his hand. He has an Odin. That's 8 power. That's a lot of power.
Gosh.
Oh, and he does have Black Panther too. So, oh, okay. We're getting the
Okay,
Reality
yep, the
Stone.
reality. I thought he was gonna Reality Stone this.
All right. So this is a lot. We have time to breathe again.
Yep.
Oh, and Starlight Citadel. So after turn 4, swap the position. So that Dark Dimension is actually going to reveal after this turn. I don't know if Peluchon realizes this.
Oh. Maybe he does.
So yeah, Peluchon
and
will not
Hellken
be able
doesn't
to play
have
on
a
the
very
left.
good doesn't have a great play here. I mean, he's got
Yeah,
a
Hellken.
Shang-Chi and a Space Stone that he could play right now.
Yeah, and then next turn, I do think that there's a good chance he plays that Leech. Oh, but it doesn't even matter because Peluchon played it first.
Yeah.
So right now things are looking pretty good for Peluchon. All right, so I think this is the last turn Peluchon can play on the left lane. So let's see what he ends up doing here. We do get the arrow on the right lane, but it is leeched.
Yeah.
So it's just going to be a 7-power card. And Peluchon playing that Black
I think
Panther.
he wants to do the Arnim Zola, Black Panther Arnim Zola.
Yeah, I think you're right. It looks like he's
Yep.
doing that. And let's see, is anybody going to move cards into New York? I don't think anybody's moving them, so we're not going to get any
What did
New York
Hellken play
shenanigans.
again? I mean, what's
I don't remember. I'm sorry. Oh, that was an
That's
arrow
okay.
on the right.
Oh, right. Okay.
Okay, I think
Oh
that
man, I think
Peluchon wins this
Peluchon's
one.
got this. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, being able to
There
ramp
it
out
is.
that leech turn 4 before his opponent, I think that was the winning play this game.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, definitely. There's that win that Peluchon was looking for.
Yeah, that Black Panther Arnim Zola, such a classic combo at this point in this game.
Yep.
I remember when Black Panther first came out, I was doing that combo all the time.
This just in.
Okay, so
Ooh,
Hellken
early
has a
Quinjet.
really good opening hand with that Quinjet Mindstone.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, and that Daily Bugle copying the Ebony Maw. I wonder if he's gonna even play that card.
Oh, I was gonna say, what did the Iceman even hit? Because I forgot the Quinjet was there.
Yeah, I hit the Mind Stone.
Yeah. Damn, that's so strong. Quinjet.
Hellken really wishing he had that Lockjaw right now.
Mm-hmm.
And Peluchon debating whether or not to play that Ebony Maw, and he does play it mid. Yeah, Hellken doesn't really care too much about losing that Mind Stone to Hala, so I don't really see him trying to buff that lane up too much.
Yep.
And Peluchon going with that Electro, meaning next turn he can ramp into Sandman. This is potentially a snap-worthy play for Peluchon. Hellken does have that leech in hand.
Yep.
Oh, interesting. So
Oh.
Hellken actually playing the Ebony Maw.
Then
And wait, Hellken just snapped. I don't think Hellken realizes how scary of a position he's in right now. He plays
well,
that
don't
leech though.
doubt
That
him
leech
just
is
yet.
huge.
He might.
Yeah.
I mean, let's see.
No, he's in a very
Sandman.
strong position.
Oh.
Yeah. Oof. And Peluchon does not draw a great card that he can Arnim Zola right now, so things are looking a little dicey. I think that Hellken was right in snapping there. And
This
okay,
is
Hellken playing the blue marble. Sorry, I playfully call him blue marble, but it's blue marvel. I'm sorry.
What did you say?
Blue marble, like
Oh.
I just say it funny sometimes. All right, so I don't think that there's an Arnim Zola play that will win this for
No,
Peluchon.
there's not.
Oh, Hellken playing the Thanos right lane. That will definitely win.
Oh.
And yeah, we get a retreat. Good retreat for
GG.
Peluchon.
Still,
Yeah,
it's still a
Hellken.
close game, for, and any of them can win. Hey, no. Sorry, dog.
Yeah, Hellken is actually in a fairly strong position. But it is pretty close. I think it's like what, like 3 or 4 health difference right now.
Quinjet again.
Yeah, very strong early game again for Hellken. Yeah, so with that early Quinjet and having some good stones like that, he's able to draw a card for free while putting stats on the board and buffing his Sunspot.
Yeah, he does need to get them out maybe earlier because of the Sandman.
Yeah, because of Sandman,
Oh, you think he's
correct.
gonna play the Sandman now? I mean, after the wave?
Yeah.
Or
It's either going to be
Leech?
Sandman or Leech. Leech wouldn't be a bad call, but the thing is that
He's got that
Hellken's
many
hand isn't that...
cards in his hand.
Yeah,
He can still draw so
exactly.
many. That's, yeah.
Exactly.
What's it gonna be?
Yeah, I wonder what he... Oh, he's hovering over that Leech. It's going to be a Leech play. Oh, both the two locations on the right are
Oh my
Lechugia,
gosh.
so we're gonna have a
He
lot of
has
rocks.
to play there because it's nowhere on the left.
Yeah,
Oh my gosh, these locations.
and Hellken going with the Thanos. I like that play. On
Yeah.
nowhere, it's protected. It's safe.
Yep.
Oh, he's gonna go with the She-Hulk Time Stone instead. I like that play as well. Honestly, this is looking really good for Hellken right now.
Yeah, he's winning all 3 lanes.
Even with that
he
leech, yeah,
can
even
still-
with
he
that
still
leech
has
though,
power. Yeah.
yeah, he has a lot of power. Unfortunately, his blue Marvel won't be able to buff his board, but look at how cheap those stones are.
Gosh. Yeah, I'm feeling like, yeah.
Yeah, and Peluchon actually kind of lucked out because he's not drawing any of those rocks because he does have that Chavez. That being said, I don't know how he wins this here. I don't think there's a win. Is it Dr.
I'm
Doom?
not sure either.
No, Dr. Doom's not enough.
Yep.
And he can only play 1 card. So I think this is a retreat for Peluchon. We'll see what he decides to do.
It's a retreat. I don't think there's anything he can do. Maybe if he... Nah, I don't think there's enough.
Yeah, that's the thing with Leech. It is kind of a trap because sure you can wave him out early, but if you don't have a lot of stats on board already, you just dedicated a lot of resources to that leech for like a small board presence. So
Yeah. Glacier, stop. All right. Well, Hellken still has 8 cubes, right? I think Peluchon's at 3, so there's a lot of cubes in between, but there is still hope.
And I think that Hellken just snapped because he wants to make this the last game here. And I think that was a smart snap because worst case scenario, he's only losing 1 more cube. Because we are past round 5 right now, so it is double the stakes.
It's true. Very true.
Alright, so an early space stone. Into a time stone. Getting 2 draws off of that. And we got the Orcus Forge, so we're gonna get some Sentinels.
Ooh. I've only seen that location 2 times so far.
Yeah, same. I haven't played as much Marvel Snap in the last few days.
Ooh,
so I barely
leech.
saw it. Oh, from the
my
Lockjaw,
gosh.
wow. That is devastating for Peluchon.
Yeah.
He
It's
doesn't
gonna be really
even have...
tough.
There were no cards he could play on turn 4.
But if he can win this, it'll be huge for him.
Okay, and he's gonna leech back.
Okay. Man,
So-
but Hellken's Shang-Chiing that sunspot. Oh my god.
Oh, wow. Yeah, that might be the dagger.
Yeah, the thing
Hellken.
is, even with that leech, it's just that Hellken has so much power.
Yeah. So that leech... The leech is nice, but yeah, like, he's only up by 1 in the middle, and he's down on the other 2 lanes. I don't see how he
Well,
can
he's
come
not down
back
by
from
like
this.
a lot, but
Yeah, Chavez is his only answer. If Hellken plays anything in the middle, Peluchon
oh my gosh, wait, he's
will lose. But Hellken is not playing in the middle.
is there a chance?
There is a chance. I think
Oh my
that.
gosh.
Wait,
Oh,
what is Lockjaw bring? Shang-Chi. And we actually got the win.
Gosh.
What a win for Peluchon.
Holy crap. I did
I am-
not think he was gonna pull that off. What?
Same. I am actually shocked here. We'll see if Hellken wants to
crazy.
snap again here. Yeah, it looks like he's about to snap again. I think that's the right call at this point.
Oh my god.
But wow, I can't believe Peluchon pulled that off.
Wow. What is it?
Staying
3
alive.
five cubes for Hellken versus 3?
Yeah.
Oh my
So,
gosh, that was insane.
all right, and it's a limbo game.
Oh.
So Hellken again with the early Quinjet. Those
He's
early
getting
Quinjets
so
have been
lucky
so
with
good.
those Quinjets.
Yeah,
A nice variant too.
I love that. I was about to say that too. I love that variant. Oh, we got the peak.
The peak.
That-
Who is it?
That actually helps
Oh.
Peluchon more than Hellken here.
Yeah, it does.
That's a huge leech this early. He's hitting the arrow
Oh my
and the Blue Marvel
God.
and the She-Hulk. That's a huge leech.
It really is.
All right,
Oh my
this is a
gosh,
limbo
2
game no matter
limbos,
what.
So you can't. They can't.
We can't reality.
Yeah. Oh my gosh.
Wow, I think this is looking really good for Peluchon. Is he gonna make a comeback
Oh my
again?
God. He was down by so much.
He was, yeah. I mean, this is again we're facing a Thanos deck, which is one of the 2 like big meta decks on the ladder right now, versus a
Yeah.
non. Well, I mean, like Sandman's like fairly meta, but compared to Thanos Shuri,
Yeah. I mean, Thanos and
so-
Shuri are the ones you seen the most of.
yeah, it would be a huge upset. Or in terms of like quote unquote meta deck list for the Sandman deck to win. So let's see what happens.
Yep.
Oh wow, yeah,
Oh.
he's thinking about Odining that leech.
Odin the leech. Oh, but there's nothing in. Okay.
Yeah, that Sandman is.
Ooh.
Honestly, that's okay for Peluchon because that Sandman is
That's
really gonna hit the brakes. Yeah, for. So Hellken does have two big cards here. He's got the Magneto and the Chavez, so he can actually put out big numbers.
Yeah, very true.
And also
That's
has a
actually
Shang-Chi
good.
that is not leached.
Yeah.
Uh,
Yeah, so he can still use that.
all right, so Peluchon, I guess, playing that Black Panther, which, I mean, man, it's only 4 sets. Could have played that Odin or Chavez. And maybe not Chavez to protect it from Shang-Chi, but Odin is safe. I'm a little confused as to why. Oh, but
but it's not gonna go
will it
off.
double? Will it double or will it
will
copy
not.
the leached? Yeah, I don't think it will. I think it'll be 4 power on both lanes.
It was leached, so it... Right? I don't know. Maybe I don't know
Yeah.
how this works.
I don't think it's gonna go off. I think it's gonna copy the leached.
Does it?
Wait, does it? Yeah,
Oh,
okay.
I was gonna say it doesn't.
For a
right?
split second.
Yeah.
And there we have it. Hellken
GG.
pulling through 7 rounds.
Wow, what a game!
Honestly, props to Peluchon for bringing it back there a little bit. I know that he lost by 5 life, but he made Hellken earn it.
Yep. Yeah, absolutely. All right, congratulations. It looks like Hellken is gonna be moving on to the next round. All right. We are going to be moving the players back to the waiting room. Once we get that... Sorry, my dog is being very loud. All right, so let's do this. Let's take a look at the bracket before we go into some player interviews. Actually, I don't even think we have players that are ready yet for the next part of this. So, what we will do, let's scoot over to the bracket. It looks like going into the quarterfinal so far, we have KorgtheMighty. We have, gosh, I cannot see that very well. How do I do this? Kaiju, I think.
Yeah, Kaiju, Nun, Savine, and KingTbell.
Okay, nice.
Yeah.
Cool. So I think the other ones are not ready just yet, because what I'm seeing is, yeah, they're not done with their games. And like I was saying, right, people play very differently in the tournament. They do not snap as much. And that's exactly how I am as well when I play in a tournament.
Yeah, honestly, you know, it's high stakes. You want to survive, so it's a lot scarier snapping. It's almost like when you're climbing and you're trying to hit infinite, and let's say you're like in the 90s, and losing those cubes that late into the climb is really scary. And it's kind of like a similar feeling to that, where you only have 10 health. You can't lose them. So it does make sense that people play a lot more conservatively with their snaps and their cubes.
Yeah, absolutely. Very true.
I'm actually looking at the bracket right now, and fellow streamer Kawa lost round 1, unfortunately.
Oh, man.
To Kaiju, actually, so wow.
Oh, Kaiju's really good. Yeah. All right, so what we are going to do is, I think I have to take my dog out real quick because he's being crazy. It won't take too long, but I am gonna put on some videos in the meantime, and also we're waiting for the next players to be ready. So you guys may or may not see a couple of the same interviews as we saw before. So I'm just gonna let them all run, and it's just gonna be random. So, all right, we will be right back.
And that's when I said, that's not even how you do that. It's got to be the other way around. Oh, this is the... Hi there. I'm Savvington. I'm in this tournament. You can also call me Ben or Savvy. So I'm going to answer these questions now. What's your favorite thing about Marvel Snap? How genuinely fun the game is. It feels like even when I lose, I can learn from my mistakes very easily because, you know, it pauses at the end screen. You can go back and see what you did. It's just genuinely a fun game. I don't know. The most fun card game I've played in a while. What card is your favorite card and why? Valkyrie. I love surprise winning lanes. It reminds me of like miracle decks in other games, like where you suddenly you win that lane. It's a good feeling playing that card. I don't know. Also, I like the character. Sort of. I don't remember the character. What am I saying? I don't know. I don't watch that much Marvel stuff. What is the best Marvel Snap pickup line or joke you can come up with? You ready for this one? I think this one, you should use this on people that you just met. Is who you should use this on. So here. Damn, shoddy. Are you Destroyer? Because you destroyed my concept of happiness. Like as in, don't go, but like I didn't know what happiness was before I met you. That's my pickup line. What is the coolest experience or event or match you've had in Marvel Snap? This event, because I'm in it. I don't have a good enough memory to remember any of my matches. Next question. Tell us why you think you will win the tournament. No, it's a secret. How confident are you in this tournament? I think this is a weird question because I'm pretty confident that it's a tournament, right? Like it's not anything else. Or like I'm confident in it, like in its ability to be a tournament. I think it's a good boy. Or that was not funny. Okay. That's back to the tournament, I guess. Should I do a transition? Is that whoosh?
Hey, Demi. Oh, you want me to hold your hand?
We got diagnosed, and I just remember it's one of the most overwhelming things that I'd ever had happen because I knew I couldn't take care of Demi.
She had 2.5 years of chemo. Then she had probably 30 to 40 spinal taps through this whole process.
When you see your little girl sitting in a hospital bed, you know she's not feeling good. So you need every bit of joy or happiness that anybody can provide you at that point.
Turn it here, I'll hold it. Turn it around like that.
At Starlight, the stuff they provided for us was huge. We needed that.
I don't think there's words to describe the love and the support that we've seen. It's just been incredible. Beyond thankful.
Cancer is so dark, we've been able to come out on the other end. We want people to know that there's hope.
Hi, my name is Richard. My online handle is KobraBytes. And, here just to answer a few questions. What is my favorite thing about Marvel Snap? I think it really has to be the game dynamics. It's just always so exciting. It changes, whether you're looking at locations, your decks, the competition from other people, really forces you to kind of think outside the box and research other people's decks that they found good as well. Also, just not being tight with for set amounts of time. We're busy people. Time is precious, and this is a game that you can just take out and be able to play it in 5 minutes or spend an hour or 2 hours playing multiple games. But It really gives that flexibility in our day-to-day lives as well. What's my favorite card and why? That's a really difficult question, and there's so many options I would love to talk about. At the minute, I think MODOK is probably one of my favorite. He just offers that kind of element of surprise that's not always expected. You have a Wolverine in your deck, maybe Morbius, Mystique. That card played in the 5th or 6th round, that can really offer a surprise that really boosts a lot of cards at once. Have a Hell in your deck that brings MODOK into play. It's a very powerful combinations, that mixed with Dracula ending with Apocalypse. I think it's just a way that really kind of sweeps the legs from under your opponent. So I think at the moment, MODOK's probably my favorite. How confident am I in this tournament? One of my work colleagues is actually playing in this, Echoplex. I know how strong he is, so my confidence isn't full sure to win, although I think I would be able to put in a pretty good effort. But in general, I'm confident that I can place somewhat near the top, hopefully.
Happy kids heal faster. That's why Starlight Children's Foundation is dedicated to improving the mental well-being of sick kids, regardless of their illness or injury. When a child is hospitalized, they are scared, lonely, and stressed. Being in hospital facing painful treatments takes away from the happiness of childhood. But that's where Starlight comes in. At Starlight, we provide entertainment through our gaming stations, comfort with our specially designed hospital gowns, play with our toy deliveries, and distraction through our virtual reality headsets. Starlight programs are what happiness is made of, the things that make being a kid special. The simple power of a smile. Delivered to over 800 children's hospitals and medical facilities across the country, can make a lifetime of difference for sick kids. Learn more at starlight.org.
What is my favorite thing about Marvel Snap? I would probably say the locations. They bring a new level of skill and enjoyment into card games that you don't really see with other games. What is my favorite card? My favorite card is Moon Knight. It's a really fun card to play. The arts are all fantastic. And who doesn't love making your opponent discard a card? And besides, discard archetype is so fun to play. Do I have any Marvel Snap pickup lines? I could be your Iron Man, because I'm nothing without you. Ooh, or, Ayo, you wanna hobgoblet on decent nuts? What is the coolest experience I've had with Marvel Snap? Definitely the Creator Clash. I was actually a spectator at the Creator Clash, hosted by Kawa, Loot Muncher, Super Tech God. I was actually able to be behind the scenes, talk to a lot of the players, a lot of the creators, along with the dev team, and just kind of, you know, be there and pick their brains. It was a really cool event to be a part of, and I'm excited to be a part of the next one, and hopefully I can compete in it like I'm competing in this one. Why am I going to win the tournament? Because I was told that my matches only get spectated and casted if I win. So that means I just got to win all my matches, right? I gotta do it for the exposure. I got to get my name out there, you know? I just got to do it.
Right, hey guys, we are back. Let's take a quick look at our bracket. Oh, I forgot. This is extremely tiny for me, but the next two players, at least that we have, are going to be KingTbell and RoccoSocko. It looks like raenielmendoza and CorgtheMighty and then are in the quarterfinals, and then Hoot and Kaiju and Savvington and Hellken. Nice. Congrats to all of those players that have made it this far. And also thank you for those of you guys who have played, everyone that has been playing in the tournament. All right, we are gonna head on over to our next game featuring KingTbell and RoccoSocko. So whenever you guys are ready, you can go ahead and deafen and then start the game. Good luck!
Alrighty, so we've got a funky Lockjaw Thanos deck that is not the traditional one. This one is running Valkyrie, Spectrum, Khazar, Blue Marvel, so it's a little bit different from the traditional one.
Yeah, it is really interesting. I haven't seen one like that. But, I mean, apparently both of these players have been doing very well if they've made it this far.
Yeah, and it looks, I think that, it's RoccoSocko is the one who's running a discard deck, which it's running, we're seeing a discard deck this far in, so
it's
we get to see.
exciting, because I never get to see, I don't really get to see much discard, but I think it's really fun. I like this archetype, like it's cool.
Yeah, MODOK can be really fun, and I think it's really cool that RoccoSocko's running this MODOK Apocalypse Dracula package along with Swarm. Also, he's got that Daredevil Professor X combo, so he could potentially cheat a lane early on turn 5. So very good, very interesting. But KingTbell with that early leech.
Oh.
Turn 4 leech with Time Stone, very, very hard to come back from.
Can any of these players get to the Sanctum Sanctorum?
Yeah, so I think that only KingTbell can using that Space Stone. So I think this turn he can move his leech or something there.
My gosh. Yeah, that's definitely going to give him a huge advantage.
Yeah, and that Blue Marvel there is going to buff it up to 4, so even if RoccoSocko ends up winning the Baxter building, it doesn't matter. He's going to have 4 power with that leech on the left side.
This is turn 5 already? My god.
Yeah, yeah. Well, we were going over the decks a little bit, and they've been playing real fast.
Wow.
I mean, that really is kind of one of the benefits of Marvel Snap is kind of how fast the games are.
Well, they're both very confident, too, because I can tell you one thing, if it's me playing, I will use all the time I can. I can't tell you the number of people that have emoted me and said, hello, hello.
Honestly, there are times that I envy that about you, because for me, I have the opposite problem where sometimes I almost autopilot and go real fast, and then I hit end turn and then I'm like, oh wait, I misplayed. I could have done that much better. So, at the end of the day, I feel like taking your time is probably a little bit better to do.
Well, I still lose though, so really, is it? I'm wasting more time.
Alright, so RoccoSocko gonna play that Killmonger, getting rid of a bunch of those stones.
Oh wow, that actually did a lot, I feel.
That did a lot of damage, yeah. So, that being said, T-Bell does have that left lane on lockdown, so RoccoSocko really needing to win that middle, especially, and then also the right. Let's see how T-Bell...
Apocalypse, that gives him a lot of power.
Yeah, he's got a 12 power Apocalypse and 2 free swarms. So he's gonna play the swarm middle.
And T-Bell's just going for the... Oh!
Yeah, all he needs is the right side for T-Bell. Let's see. Yeah, that Apocalypse is gonna be really hard, but...
Oh, the Valkyrie!
The Valkyrie!
Wow, big win for KingTbell.
Huge win. There's nothing that RoccoSocko could have done to stop that Valkyrie play.
That early leech made a huge difference.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
And that was a snap game, so already 4 cubes lost, and KingTbell with a strong start.
Yep. There are comebacks though, as we've seen. I mean, from the last game, there was a huge comeback from Peluchon.
Yeah. And we do have KingTbell has Valkyrie again and Leech.
Ooh, Luke Spar. Interesting.
Yeah, so this is one of the reasons why Thanos is so powerful. They have access to lanes that most people don't have access to without a card like Vision, and they just have it naturally.
It's ridiculous how much utility you get from those stones.
But That being said, even though there is a card on Luke's bar, RoccoSocko does have that Killmonger and can kill that Space Stone, so it might not even come into play.
Yep.
Alright, so I think that RoccoSocko's trying to fill up the Strange Academy so that his cards will fall into Luke's bars so that he can compete there.
Yep. I mean,
But
that's
we
the
do
only
get
way,
that.
right?
Yeah, that is. And we do get that leech, unfortunately.
Yeah.
So I think that Rocco's hand
if he
is leeched,
fills-
right?
Yes, it should be, unless he played those cards already.
Yeah,
It's
I
hard
think
to
it's
tell
leeched.
from the thing.
And yeah, like you were saying, he's filling that Nova Roma left lane, so all the Strange Academy cards are gonna go middle.
Yep. At least he can see it with his Daredevil. Or yeah, with his Daredevil.
Yeah.
For a second I didn't see the Daredevil. I was like, wait, but that okay.
And he's playing Lockjaw, so we don't actually even know what he's going to be playing left, or what's going to be end up played left.
Very true. And yeah, at least for KingTbell, all his cards are going to be going into Luke's bar, whereas we don't know for RoccoSocko.
Yeah. Like, RoccoSocko probably mostly cares if that Morbius goes middle. But even still, that wouldn't be enough. Yeah, and Rocco leaves the game. Good retreat.
Yeah, good retreat.
Yeah, and KingTbell already a 5 life, 5 health advantage after 2 games.
Ooh.
Oh, so right here, one of your favorite plays fell where the person doesn't pass their
I
turn any
know.
armor.
I always hope that that'll happen so you can just armor them.
Alright, so we're gonna get a turn 2 Reality Stone, I think probably for the draw. Oh, and a Cloning Vats. Okay, Cloning Vats actually helps Rocco a lot, because he gets a second Morbius, which is huge for Rocco.
Oh, that's really
And-
nice.
Wait, and we get a Limbo, so we're gonna have 7 turns.
Oh my gosh.
Also, this game, KingTbell does not have Leech yet. Oh, speaking of, I just...
Now he does.
Now he
can
does, and
leech.
he's gonna...
Oh my god, he's totally
He's gonna
do
turn 5
it.
Leech, yeah.
Oh my gosh, and there's so many cards too. Yeah,
Alright.
play the Dracula.
Oh, he's gonna snap because of the Leech play. What's Rocco gonna do? Is Rocco gonna... It's looking really tough for Rocco if he stays in. Like, that Leech prevents his Professor X play, it prevents his Apocalypse from growing.
Yes, it is pretty tough.
So I wonder if he knows or suspects that the Leech is going to be played. I wonder what Rocco is thinking right now,
The
because...
best thing would be well, gosh, at this point I don't know. Yeah, maybe he knows it's gonna be Leech.
If it's a Leech, like, and he knows it, he would leave, but I don't know if he knows it. Alright, so we are going to get... At least the Dracula is going to be doubled. So, I wonder where... Okay, so he's going to play the Colleen. And that will discard a 2 cost. And he's going to play the Swarm. Okay, so either Daredevil or Wolverine will be discarded here.
It's not too bad.
Yeah, and it'll grow his Morbius.
That's true.
So I'm thinking that next turn, he's set up to be able to play Dracula as well as another Colleen. So that he'll have 2 Draculas out. Which means he'll have 1, 2, 3, 4 total discards. Morbius is shaping up to be an 8 power.
That's not bad.
Oh wow, KingTbell drawing that Valkyrie, and we already saw it in action last game. Or a couple games ago.
Valkyrie... Oh.
Yeah, Valkyrie with Blue Marvel is so good.
Does it just set everyone to... What does it do exactly? It sets everyone to
Yeah,
3
it sets-
like...
Yeah, so it sets their base power to 3, but like a card like Ant-Man where it has an ongoing ability
Uh-huh.
won't like the ongoing ability will still be in effect, so it'll still
Say-
get +3.
Is that the
if
same with
if
the Morbius and Dracula?
correct, yeah.
So it's not
So
as
Morbius would grow to be 3 + 4 right now if it got hit, and Dracula it doesn't matter because it'll reset its attack at the end of the game.
Yeah, I see. Oh, this is so much power for KingTbell. Oh man.
Yeah, and Rocco ending up having to retreat. So at this point, strategically speaking, if I was KingTbell, I would snap immediately every game and put the pressure on RoccoSocko.
Yeah. This is tough. I feel like Rocco's deck is just... I mean, this deck is really strong against Rocco's deck. He's being countered very heavily.
Well, it helps that KingTbell's been getting a turn 4 or 5 leech every game.
That's true.
And ruining the Professor X. I want to say it's been a turn 4 every game. And it ruins the Professor X.
Yeah.
Alright, sweet. Rocco playing the Morbius. Interestingly enough, he did not snap yet. So we'll see what happens. We get that reality? No, we got an Ant-Man. I like that Ant-Man first to double it.
Oh yeah, that's true.
Or clone it.
Strong.
Alright. Getting that early Colleen Wing out.
There's no early leech this time.
Watch him draw it with the Space Stone.
I know,
But yeah,
right?
it'll still be a turn 5 then. Alright, so we're gonna get a Dracula with the Morbius.
Are those cards gonna survive the danger room?
Yeah, everything survives.
Wow, so lucky.
Yeah, and Rocco isn't running a Killmonger or anything like that. Oh no, he is running a Killmonger. So if he draws into
He
the
draws
Killmonger,
Killmonger, that's gonna be huge. That whole entire board is 1-cost cards.
Wow.
And there's no armor at all either.
Wow.
Is that gonna be enough?
The Thanos play into
Oh,
Avengers
damn.
Compound. And yeah, KingTbell snapping.
Well, oh, there's no...
He's got to retreat. So now Rocco's only
retreat.
good retreat, but Rocco only has 2 cubes left. So
Yep.
and I think that this is round 5. So
Does it start getting... Is it now gonna be like... Oh, high stakes, it is. This may be the last round for Rocco. And wow,
Yeah.
KingTbell hasn't lost a single cube yet, right?
correct. So this might just be a sweep, which it'll be our first sweep that we saw tonight, at least live watching them.
Wow, KingTbell getting a leech in hand at the beginning once again.
Yeah, and that.
And the
okay,
Quinjet. Oh damn! And the super flow.
Yeah, it's looking really good for KingTbell. If he like turn 4, leech is gonna be so bad for Rocco. Rocco does get that Wolverine though, which is really nice.
Yep.
Okay, so we do have that swarm. Unfortunately, this hand isn't looking great for Rocco. He does have that Professor X, but right now, yeah, he can't do anything. He just passes a turn. So this is a turn where he's gonna play the Professor X. We're probably gonna see a leech from T-Bell. Oh, and he's also getting rid of the Super Float.
Oh man.
So where do you think Rocco's gonna Professor X? Oh no, he picked the wrong lane.
Do it there. Oh no.
He picked the wrong lane again.
I would have picked that lane too, though. You know.
I think this
Because
might
I
that
wouldn't
might
think
have
that someone would play in Superflow until a little later.
yeah,
Oh, gosh.
which makes it that much of a better play because by KingTbell, I mean.
Yeah.
And yeah, everything's silent or
crazy,
everything's leached.
I mean, but at least he has Killmonger this time.
Yeah, the Killmonger is huge. And then they're both going to draw Chavez. So it's basically going to be a 50-50 where...
He could survive. Rocco could survive this. Maybe.
Rocco actually is in the lead here. He has Chavez. Potentially can win this. It really all depends on how KingTbell plays and if they play in the same lanes or not.
Oh my god.
Oh, and T-Bell going with that Valkyrie play.
Oh, I would have played on the right.
Oh wow. So I think that Valkyrie play might just be enough.
Yeah, that might be.
Yep. And KingTbell with the 5-game sweep.
GG.
Wow.
Dang, that was a tough game.
I am truly a fan of his deck list. That Valkyrie came in clutch a couple games.
That's crazy. But good games.
I want to copy
Very good
it.
Games.
Yeah, good games.
All right, let me switch on over. Nicely done. Congrats to KingTbell for advancing to the semifinals. Is that what's next? I think so.
Yeah. Yeah, we
right.
actually only have 3 more games we're going to be streaming.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's crazy. All right, we're going to move those other... we're going to be moving the players to the other channel. Perfect. Wow, that was crazy. We haven't seen a sweep yet, and that was it. I feel like that deck is really, really hard to go against, especially with the discard deck and getting leeched. I think Rocco got leeched every single game, right? Like every single match?
I think it was every match except for like the second to last one. I think he might not have. I don't remember. But yeah,
Oh gosh, that's
devastating.
I know, that's really, really tough. And I don't know, I think Rocco still played really well considering like everything that he had to go through. I mean, if I was Rocco, I would have played the same moves, really.
Yeah, I don't think Rocco really misplayed. It was just the draws were in KingTbell's favor. KingTbell just had such control over every one of the games.
Mm-hmm.
He's looking really good heading into the semis.
Yeah, definitely.
Such a versatile deck. Like you don't need Shang-Chi when you have Valkyrie, you know?
Yeah, that's true. I never face Valkyrie, in my game, so I think that's really cool that KingTbell uses Valkyrie in his deck. Awesome.
I do think that Valkyrie is a very underrated card right now and doesn't see enough play. And I find that especially, is she dropping in pools the next pool drop? I'm not sure, but yeah, I think she deserves to see a lot more play than she currently does.
Yeah, no, definitely. I completely agree with you because we're seeing how strong she is here. So I hope I can get her, and I would love to experiment playing with her.
Yeah, I have her. I was lucky enough to open her, and I'm totally going to borrow this deck sometime.
Yeah. Okay, let's see. I think we can take a look at the bracket. I wish I could see it better. But let's take
You could maybe zoom it up a bit and crop it.
Yeah, I think maybe that's what I will do at this point. All right, so I'm not sure who. Well, we know KingTbell advanced, so KingTbell will be versus either Savine or Hellken. And
it looks like it's Hellken, actually.
Hellken is through, yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay, nice. Wow. Okay, so we've got KingTbell versus Hellken. Oh, that will be interesting. And then we've got we don't know yet, raenielmendoza or CorgtheMighty. Not sure who advanced there yet. And then Hoot versus Kaiju.
Yeah, it looks like Hoot actually beat Kaiju as well. So
Oh wow, oh I see it. Oh yeah, it's updating.
Yeah.
It's live updating right now. All right, nice. Very cool. Congrats to those who have made it through.
yeah, congratulations. Really, really well played games overall.
Oh man, yeah, the games have been crazy. They've been super fun to watch.
The fact that a discard deck got into top 8, I love seeing that. And also just not the standard meta Thanos deck the last game we watched with KingTbell. It was a variation.
Mhm. That's
Love seeing new decks,
Yeah, I want to run something like that now.
right?
Yeah, but I don't have Valkyrie, so I can't. I mean, maybe I can find something else to replace her with.
She's kind of like a unique card. It's I don't know. For me, like the way I prioritize getting cards is I've been trying to get the pool fives first. So I got Thanos. I have Galactus pinned, and then I'm probably gonna get either King next, or I might just end up getting Null because Null goes really well with Galactus.
Yep.
So but that's kind of like my strategy is try to shoot for the pool fives first, and then maybe throw in like a pool four that is like a meta defining card.
Yeah.
Like Shuri, for instance.
Mm-hmm. That's a good idea. Okay, so I think the others are still getting ready right now. But I have a little game that we can play, Teffy, if you would like to play.
Yeah.
So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna have you list as many cards as you can think of that start with like a certain letter.
Okay.
I'll tell you how many there are. And chat can play along, but it's going to be on a 3-minute delay. But since we're waiting, we might as well do something like this.
Sure.
Okay, so... Well, I mean, this is real quick. And then, yeah, we'll still run, like, the player interviews, because we still have some we haven't seen yet. But, okay, what letter shall we choose? TC, you want to do the honors of choosing a letter?
Let's go with R.
R? Okay.
Oh man,
By the
I'm
way,
already drawing a blank.
In American English, he said R.
R.
There's
R.
There you go. All right, there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh crap! This is just what I have. 7 that I have, but I can look up the actual. Okay, you can go ahead.
I can't think of any right now.
You can't think of any?
Oh my gosh.
Okay, unless or maybe TC knows of some.
I'm trying.
Well, you guys.
Jesus.
I can't think of any.
Okay, you want to do it easy? Okay.
You asked me for a letter, not for a card.
Oh my gosh. Do you want to do a different letter then?
Oh, wait, I've got one.
Okay.
Red Skull.
Oh, nice.
Red Skull.
There you go. Okay, Teffy, do you know any? You guys.
Marvel character.
Rhino.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Oh.
Good job. Is that it?
Wait, is it my turn?
Whoever can at this point, you guys are so bad that it's whoever can come up with any.
Rock Slide.
Ooh, wow.
Oh, that's a good one.
That's impressive.
That's because you talk about it all the time. I was cute.
That's true.
Yeah, I'm doing this without cheating, and it's just so hard to like think of stuff. Yeah, no, I can't think of anything. I think you win, TC.
Nice.
I have one more.
Oh my god, okay.
Yeah, go for it.
Good old Jean Grey, baby. Rogue.
Rogue.
Nice.
Yeah.
Very nice.
I'm done after that, though. There's no way. Did you have a list? How many?
I'll tell you what else. There was Rescue, Rogue. You said Rogue. Rocket Raccoon, and Ronin.
Wow.
Those are the ones I have. There might be more, but I'm on.
I feel so dumb right now.
No,
it's like I'm just drawing a blank as soon as like you say the letter. I'm like, I have no idea.
Okay, we're done with that game because I think we may kind of almost be ready for our next two players. I think we will be watching Hellken and KingTbell, who we've watched both of them before, but they've both made it. I think we're gonna see some repeats of people we have seen now. Since we're getting into the quarterfinals or semifinals, right?
Semifinals.
Yeah.
Everyone's in the money now.
Finals. Yeah, that's
Everyone's
true.
a winner here.
And then after that, it's gonna be. Oh yeah. So after we watch them, we'll be watching raenielmendoza and Hoot. Nice. Wow.
Yeah, we haven't watched either of them, so I'm
Yeah.
excited to see what decks they have to offer.
That's gonna be very interesting. Okay, so what I'm gonna do is we're gonna switch over and watch some player interviews. So let me switch to that, and I'll play some interviews that we haven't seen yet.
Hello there, everybody. My name is KorgtheMighty, and today I'm going to be answering a couple of questions for the Quantum Cup. So let's get started. What is your favorite thing about Marvel Snap? I would have to say 100% the pool system, specifically what it does for newer players. Something that kind of made it difficult for me to get into other card-based games was the fact that I would typically get loped in with a bunch of people who already had a ton of cards unlocked, had already spent a ton of time trying to learn and understand the game, and I feel like with like Pool 1 and Pool 2 especially, it gives new players the opportunity to have at least a little bit of time to sort of get used to the mechanics, figure out what decks they like, figure out what decks they don't like, before they inevitably get stumped by Galactus 50 times in a row. What is your favorite card and why? A bit off the cuff, I would have to say Vulture, and not from a gameplay perspective. So when I was first getting into Marvel Snap, one of the first decks that I spent a lot of time with were movement decks. So like Heimdall, Human Torch, and Vulture was a main part of those. I just had fun playing them. However, one night, I was hanging out with some Twitch and Discord friends, and while I was playing, we decided to look up the background of Vulture because people seemed to like his weird design. And his backstory is absolutely wild in the comics. For starters, at one point, he became best friends with a guy by the name of Nathan Lubinsky. Now, Nathan Lubinsky is a paraplegic man who at one point was dating Aunt May, which inevitably led to the Vulture and Spider-Man meeting again due to their shared connection and fighting. And during this fight, one of Vulture's main gimmicks is that he takes hostages, and he accidentally took Nathan hostage, his best friend. And what did he do when he found out? Did he place his best friend down gingerly? No, he threw Nathan at Spider-Man as a distraction so he could get away. Additionally, there was another time when the Vulture was diagnosed with cancer, and he apparently cured it by absorbing the life force of 2 androids that were built to look like Peter Parker's parents. Comics are very fun. But yeah, I'd have to go with Vulture just because of that. What is the best Marvel Snap pickup line or joke you can come up with? Now, I did not have one available like immediately on hand, so this one comes to us thanks to Matt Grant from Book Riot, and it reads, if Captain America's shield is vibranium, what is Hawkeye's shield? The answer to that question is Quicksilver. Now, I don't know why they had to do my boy like that, but for anybody who has watched the movies, you know what that means. Finally, tell us why you think you will win the tournament. Now, see, here's the thing. I believe that the person who's having the most fun is going to be the one that wins this tournament. Coming into this, I'm going to be hopped up on a chocolate milkshake that is about that big, so I'm definitely going to be having a lot of fun. Whether I am fully conscious or not will remain to be seen. However, I am going to have a grand old time at trying to go out in a blaze of glory with my very scuffed deck that subs out Red Skull for Destroyer with Shuri, Taskmaster, so on and so forth. So it'll be interesting. It'll be fun. Thank you.
Alright guys, we are back. And it is now the semifinals. We have... Let me go into the bracket. There we go. We've got raenielmendoza and Hoot and Hellken and KingTbell. So the game that we will be watching first is the one between Hellken and KingTbell, and then we're gonna go to the other one after this. So if everyone is ready, which I think our 2 players are ready, you can go ahead and deafen yourselves and start the game. Okay.
All right, they are deafened. So I just want to say this is a Lockjaw Thanos versus Lockjaw Thanos.
I know. I wanted to say that in the chat, but then I realized they might not know each other's decks.
Yeah, right.
But this is very exciting.
Yeah, so Hellken is playing that more traditional Lockjaw Thanos, whereas KingTbell is playing kind of like a fun Valkyrie version with some other changes. Like, cards that synergize really well with Valkyrie are Mr. Fantastic, Ant-Man, Khazar, who else? Blue Marvel. Things that'll kind of give his cards a buff that the other side won't necessarily have. Alright, so it looks like we got the Vault and New York. So that's going to be pretty interesting. Having... Like, we might have some cards being moved on turn 6 to New York. Yeah, it looks like KingTbell's going to play that Mr. Fantastic middle. We do see that Hellken has a leech in his hand, and he played the Time Stone, so he can do an early turn 4 leech.
Ooh.
And Hellken is snapping.
We've seen leech in so many of these games, and it's just so strong.
Oh. KingTbell leaving early.
Okay.
Honestly, that was really good. Yeah. Good retreat.
He plays very quickly.
Yeah, they both are playing really quickly.
Yeah, they both play very quickly. I bet they'd be so annoyed playing versus me.
They might be spamming hello.
Definitely. Okay. Oh, they both have leech in hand.
Yeah.
This is so interesting.
They both have Lockjaw in hand. It is.
Okay.
So I kind of like that Soulstone mid, kind of mitigating some of that Stark Tower buff.
Yep.
We do have Crimson Cosmos on the right.
Yeah.
But I'm not quite certain which player snapped here.
I didn't see that either. They are gonna go for it.
They're going for it, yeah. So neither. Oh, Hellken draws the Time Stone. If he plays it this turn, he can leech next turn. And
oh my gosh.
KingTbell has.
He can't leech.
Oh wait,
yet.
actually no. It doesn't matter because it's turn 4 anyway. So turn 5 they can both leech.
Dangerous Room did not like Hellken.
No. Oh, KingTbell getting the Quinjet is pretty nice because it allows him to play free stones on Crimson Cosmos.
That's true. Alright, well,
Alright.
KingTbell's
So
Soulstone
they're both
survives.
gonna leech. Yeah, they're both leeching here. Oh, no, we're getting a Space Stone leech. Okay. I like that play. I like that play by Hellken. Because Hellken now can move a card over to Crimson Cosmos and have a better chance of winning that lane. Oh, we do get that Thanos in the middle. Let's see what Hellken gets.
Oh, Sunspot.
Alright, so it's looking pretty good for Hellken middle. Sorry, for KingTbell middle.
Yeah, he's got that locked down. I don't think that the Sunspot won't be able to build it up. Oh wait, but yeah, he can move something out.
So
Can he have enough power mid?
I don't think so.
Tough.
I don't think so. Unless if he plays the America Chavez, it won't be enough. No matter what, it won't be enough. Yeah.
Yeah.
Because he's gonna be losing at least a minimum of 3 power, and he's down by 9.
Tie, right?
Oh yeah. Yeah, wait, so
He
if he
does
loses
Magneto, it
3,
ties.
it'll tie. Yeah, true.
Oh, he could do
So,
that. Ooh.
alright, and it looks like T-Bell's playing on the left.
Gosh.
And
This is gonna be very
T-Bell
interesting. Oh my gosh, but
T-Bell has 2
Wait, that-
ongoing cards. So that Spectrum is actually going to okay.
Boost.
Okay.
Okay.
Hellken retreats.
It was a
and
good
that
retreat.
That was a good
because-
retreat, I think.
Yeah, that was gonna be really difficult.
I agree.
Okay. They both have Lockjaw in hand once again.
Yeah, and King T-Bell does have a couple of stones that he for Lockjaw, although one of them's a power stone, so it doesn't really help as much. Oh, Bar Sinister, we haven't seen that all night yet.
Bar Sinister scares the crap out of me, but it's also so exciting to see what they're gonna play.
Yeah.
What would you play
I
in
wonder...
Bar Sinister with Thanos decks?
So for King T-Bell, Spectrum is actually a really good card for Bar Sinister. Or Blue Marvel or Khazar. Those are all good cards.
That's very true.
I know that Hellken also has Blue Marvel. Hellken could also play like a big card like Devil Dino or Magneto. So they both have some solid options.
Oh my god!
Wow.
2 Bar Sinisters?
This is...
Oh, but Hellken might get rid of one of them.
Oh yeah, it looks like Hellken's gonna get rid of the right one.
Wait, but who reveals first?
King
King T-Bell?
King T-Bell reveals first, so it won't affect him too much. Yeah, we're gonna get rid of that middle Bar Sinister. Which, oh man, King T-Bell just drew a Blue Marvel. That would've been so nice.
Oh, and he played... It's too bad the Valkyrie didn't do anything.
Well, the Valkyrie did buff the Lockjaw and the Soul Stone, but it's only 12 power middle, so it's not that great.
I feel like that's gonna be tough because that Bar Sinister is still there, and Hellken can use that too.
Well, so King T-Bell did play the Space Stone and Bar Sinister, so he's going to be able to play one more card there.
Yeah.
And he's moving the Lockjaw over. Oh, the Reality Stone too. Yeah, great play.
Wow,
I'm liking what T-Bell's doing.
things a lot.
And Hellken is gonna have 4 Blue Marvels. Oh wait, no, he's not because he doesn't.
Change, right?
Yeah, yeah.
Wait, did it change already?
It changed. He doesn't have priority, so he only gets 1 Blue Marvel, which.
No, the thing didn't change, right? Why didn't the?
Yeah, it turned into Superflow.
Oh, sorry, I'm not looking at it correct. Okay, okay.
It's okay. Yeah, they're both red. They kind of look similar from afar.
Yeah.
All right, and we just gotta. I don't know. It's looking like King T-Bell's game to lose here. We do get a Devil Dino. Oh no. Okay, Hellken's gonna retreat. So King T-Bell actually.
Oh my gosh. What if
Yeah,
King T-Bell retreats?
This is a 2-cuber too. Someone snapped earlier and they kept playing, so it looks like Hellken is gonna lose 2 cubes unless King T-Bell retreats, and he does not.
Wow.
So I think that Hellken has 6 life left.
Mm-hmm.
And King T-Bell has 9. Honestly, this is still really early in anybody's game.
Both of them had one of their stones removed. Oh, they're both gonna... I think they're both playing Quinjet.
Yeah, I think that was King T-Bell that snapped. I'm not sure. Ooh, the Time Stone. Oh, he's not gonna save the Time Stone for Leech. Interesting. So King T-Bell.
He's playing all of his cards? Oh, I guess there are draws.
Yeah, he wants the draws, I think.
Yeah.
Okay, honestly, I don't dislike that play that much at all.
that's too
Alright,
bad the
so
Devil
we're-
Dino got was a 6 now.
Yeah, that hurts. But Hellken has that lockjaw,
That's true.
and he plays that Space Stone so he can move stuff into Electrogia.
Oh, he didn't get any of his big cards though with the lockjaw.
Yeah, but it's okay. He can move something. I wonder if he's gonna move the lockjaw. No, he's gonna move the Power Stone. Oh, the Soul Stone. Okay, good play.
Yeah.
And we get that Mr. Fantastic for KingTbell. Look at the Time Stone from Shang-Chi.
Okay. And so far KingTbell's winning every lane.
Yeah.
Kind of tough. 10-5 already.
So we're getting that Reality Stone on the right with Magneto. Oh no, Reality Stone in the middle.
Wait, he could play both of those things?
Yeah, because of the Quinjet.
Okay.
Oh, and he moves that
locking
Mr.
him.
Fantastic.
Yep. Locked in now. Oh, that Shang-Chi just went off
Wow.
before the sunspot.
Yeah, before the sunspot soaked.
Damn.
So we're just gonna get Devil
but
Dino
Hellken
right.
is locked in mid.
Yeah, and also Hellken is gonna win left no matter what it looks like. So he's just gonna try to win that right side.
Yeah.
It's gonna be... Yeah, that Valkyrie actually won't do anything. Even if the Devil Dino was played first, it wouldn't have done anything. Oh wow, no, that's a victory for
that was close.
Hellken.
Wow.
And that's a 4-cuber,
my
so
gosh.
I think Hellken is in the lead by 1 life now.
Hellken's in the lead now. This is such a close game. Wait, how many cubes does he have? Oh, and it's high stakes too. It's 6
so
cubes versus 5. Yeah.
yeah. So Hellken up has 6 cubes. I think that was Hellken that just snaps. He has that leech in his hand. I think he's feeling really good.
Lot of
But
stones for...
honestly, an early Mind Stone is so good with
it
a
is
Thanos
really
deck. And also, now they both have the turn 4 leech on lock.
Yeah, that's true.
This is anybody's game.
It really is. Oh my god, and 4 cubes?
Oh!
Wait, who?
Do you
What
see
got
that?
discarded? I was...
Hellken just discarded the leech, so now only KingTbell has a leech
Oh my god.
play. Oh, and KingTbell just snapped back, so
Oh my
I'm
gosh,
wondering
that's
if
so
Hellken
many
is going to stay in.
cubes. Holy
He's
crap.
hovering over that retreat. Is he going to stay in?
God.
Very risky.
Oh my gosh, I don't even know what I would do.
Yeah, I mean,
But
this
he has
could
Arrow.
literally be the end.
Arrow is a winner.
Arrow is a winner unless it gets leeched on
And
turn
it's still
4.
kind of early, right?
It is early, but yeah, no.
Oh my
Hellken losing that
gosh.
leech.
Man. Yeah, that leech was big.
Wow, that was wild because
No.
Hellken was feeling so good early on, and having that leech getting discarded that lost him the game.
Okay, so
And
this
now
is
Hellken
the
only
last...
has 2 cubes.
Yep, and he can't snap anymore. So KingTbell's definitely gonna stay even if he loses. But this could be the end of the road for Hellken.
Yeah, this might be emoting the rock, giving it some star eyes. Honestly, I don't understand why he played the rock. Is he give?
Because you can
is he
save
just?
it for the lockjaw, right? Maybe, no, he
Yeah,
has to play it in case he draws things.
That makes sense. Yeah. That
Otherwise,
makes
he's
sense.
just wasting his
Yeah, but KingTbell getting that leech out. Oh, and he's in a reality stone in New York. Okay.
Oh man.
So no arrow play. At least he got that blue marvel out.
I think he's just
Yeah,
This is gonna be really tough.
it looks like KingTbell has won
Yeah.
this match and going to the finals. Let's see if he sticks with his game plan, if he's feeling confident. I would be feeling pretty good right here.
Yeah, I would too.
Yeah, and this is a win by KingTbell.
GG. Oh my gosh, those were some crazy games.
Yeah, that kept swinging from one side to the other, it felt like, and then that one double snap into retreat. That's
I
what
know.
really killed it for Hellken.
Well, congratulations to both of those players. Either way, they're both winning some part of the prize pool, so at least there's that to look forward to.
Yeah, congratulations.
Yeah, very well played. Those were some like crazy games we had.
Yeah.
All right, so let's take, well, I guess we don't really need to take a look at the bracket because we already know. We could just go right into some player interviews.
Oh, wait. Fell, it looks like Hoot just disqualified, so we have our final bracket. At least according to start.gg, it looks like Hoot got DQ'd.
Oh, wait, really?
Maybe it's a mistake.
Maybe we can get some.
I believe that's a mistake. I'll just confirm that one moment, please.
Okay. We're just making
Okay,
sure.
sorry about that. False alarm.
Okay, I think we might be okay, especially because they're sharing screen now.
Yeah, I see him. I see them both in the. Yeah. Okay. Sorry
Okay,
about
we're
that.
good. Well, 3 minutes into the future. The delay keeps throwing me off. All right.
Yeah, I'm watching the stream a little bit, and it's like so far back.
Okay. Well, hey, that's good. You're checking all the resources and everything. Well, I'm really glad that this tournament has been running very smoothly. I thought this was gonna just like, I don't know, go way overtime because there's a lot of setup that we need to do between every single match, and you know, sometimes it's not that easy to get in contact with people, especially running it with like 32 participants. But I think it's been super smooth, so I'm very grateful of that.
Between Arctic and TC, they've been TOing this so efficiently, and I mean, I got a little sneak peek of the behind the scenes, you guys, and Fel and her team have just been so organized, and they've put in a lot of thought and effort. So really appreciate you all running this tournament and doing such a great job at it.
Well, thank you so much for the really, really nice words. I have to say, well, I was gonna do this at the very end, but I want to say humongous thank you to TC and Arctic for just running this whole thing. I mean, all of this stuff on screen, all the overlays, all the transitions, like anything up here, it's all TC completely. I cannot take credit for any of it. So very, very nicely done. Huge thank you. And then Arctic just running, like he's in the background getting everyone ready. There's like spreadsheets that he's been managing as well. The whole entire production, they've both put in so much work. So this seriously would just not happen. And then of course, thank you to you as well, Teffy.
Of course, yeah.
For casting with me.
I'm having a blast, and I appreciate you inviting me to cast with you.
Oh, awesome. I'm glad. It's been super fun for me too. Sorry,
So
go
just
ahead.
an update. There was a mistake on the bracket. It just accidentally was confirmed to go to a new game, but the game has been reset and we're good to go into this next game. So whenever you guys want to.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Yep, I am ready to transition. Let's go into some, I think there's a couple of player interviews left that we haven't seen yet, so we can do that.
Yeah.
Hey guys, my name is ExplosiveYoda. I'm super excited to be playing in this Quantum Cup. What is your favorite card and why? It's gotta be Galactus. I mean, he's the big bad. He's got one of the best animations in the game, if not the best. And when you play a perfect Galactus round, like that feeling is unmatched. What is the best Marvel Snap pickup line or joke you can come up with? The one I have is, if a spider bite can turn Peter Parker into Spider-Man, would your bite turn me into your man?
What is your favorite thing about Marvel Snap? One of my favorite things is when an opponent plays a winning turn that completely blindsides me and leaves me wondering, where did those cards come from and how did they get in that deck? What is your favorite card and why? One of my favorite cards is definitely Wong, because he really enables some big combos and big plays if you're able to like get him around your opponent. And his Dan Hip variant is one of my favorites in the game. How confident are you in this tournament? I'd say that I am extremely confident that I'm going to have fun in this tournament. Snap is the first deck builder that I've ever played, let alone anything competitively. So I'm mostly just hoping that I don't get outplayed and embarrassed by an Agatha deck.
Hey everybody, hey Fel, thanks for having me. I don't really know how to start, so let's just get into it. My favorite thing about Snap is how easy it is to play. I don't mean mechanically, I don't mean strategically. I mean, you can literally just pick it up, lose 4 cubes, and get on with your life. So that's really nice. My favorite card, visually and aesthetically, is Attuma. I just really like his colors. The light blue looks really nice. He has a cool sword, and he just looks really big on the board as a 4/10. And all those things combined make for a really nice card. But the best card in the game is Chavez, and that's because having an 11 card deck is really, really strong, and I would play her even if she was 0 power. Best Marvel Snap joke is my win rate. Coolest experience was back in beta, before the Onslaught change and before they had the speed up animation. I was playing the Exodia deck with Gambit, where you duplicate Gambit's destroy effect hundreds and hundreds of times. And in this game, I was playing on Onslaught Citadel, so Gambit was on revealing literally like 1,000 times. And I couldn't skip any of the animations, so I literally had to sit there and watch for 3 minutes as Gambit went off doing his thing. But then I had accidentally also played Hazmat into that Wong lane. So after all this happened, I have to sit there and watch Hazmat basically delete my own board by going into the negative hundreds on my side. So I lost, but towards the end, the game was 0-0-0 on the enemy side and negative 200, negative 400, negative whatever on my side. So coolest experience was my biggest misplay. Tell us why you'll win the tournament. I don't think I'm going to win. Not because my deck is bad or anything. I just didn't really come here to win. Came here to have fun. You know, play some decks with you guys. Support the cause, the charity. So if I win, cool. If not, whatever. Let's split the prize money. Get some pizza. Hit me up. How confident are you in this tournament? I am pretty confident, but that's because I always play confidently. And it's important in this game and games like poker to be confident because you don't want to show weakness. And it's very difficult in this game to show weakness because you can't see the enemy, but your actions speak very loudly in this game. So like, let's say you're down in battle mode and you only have 3 life left and you just snap immediately, turn 1, boom. Your opponent's gonna think, well, he's snapping, but if he loses, he's out of the game. So, you know, he probably has a really good hand. I'm just gonna leave. Boom, 2 free cubes just for being confident. So be confident in yourself, be confident in your hand, and hopefully RNG's in your favor. And that's it. So good luck to everybody. Thank you again to Fel for putting on this event. I look forward to all the ones in the future.
All right, everyone, we are back with our last match of the semifinals, and we are getting into the game. All right. Okay, let's deafen ASAP. All right,
All
cool.
They're deafened.
All right, we have Hoot versus raenielmendoza. It looks like Thanos versus Thanos again.
Yeah, their deck list is almost identical. It looks like the only difference is that Hoot is running Wave,
Ooh,
and
I see.
Raeniel is running Shang-Chi. Or sorry, Blue Marvel, I'm
Blue
sorry.
Marvel,
So,
yeah. Wow, identical.
very, very, very similar deck lists.
This will be very interesting. All right, let's see what we've got on the board right now. They've both got sunspots.
Yeah, it's looking
with-
pretty similar, but Raeniel does have that Quinjet, which is really nice in a Thanos deck to have that early Quinjet.
Definitely. Ooh, looks like Hoot just drew the leech.
Oh wow. And Hoot does have the Time Stone as well, right? So he's going to be able to leech this turn. Will we see a snap
Oh my gosh,
here?
they got so lucky. They got the
Yeah.
Apocalypse in the X-Mansion. Oh man.
Wow. Yeah, Hoot is looking really ahead right now. Yeah, I think is he thinking about snapping? No, he's just going to play it out.
Oh my god.
We get that leech. And yeah, that Soul Stone. I mean, it helps, but Raeniel is down in one lane. Okay, that She-Hulk is 2 power She-Hulk, or 3 cost She-Hulk. He's gonna buff the Sunspot 3 more power. Looks. All right, this is the final turn, so whatever Raeniel plays is gonna go to that dark dimension.
This is. I feel like Raeniel's in a pretty tough spot here.
I like playing Magneto, yeah. I like playing Magneto just because it's a bunch of stats. I know that you don't have the ability, but it doesn't matter. 12 power is 12 power. And it's going to get arrowed to the left because we
at
know
least
that...
That's probably the best move. You get the most power with that, right?
Yeah. Yeah, it doesn't matter which lane he plays it in. So, yeah, play it right. It's going to get arrowed. Oh no, it's not going to get arrowed. It's going to get Shang-Chi'd.
Yeah.
And game 1 is looking like it's going to Hoot.
Yeah, definitely. Oh man. Really tough game.
Yeah, Raeniel does end up winning that left lane, but losing the 2 others. Unfortunately, that Apocalypse with the Professor X
That got
was
really
it just didn't work
lucky.
out. Yeah.
Alright.
But it was only a 2 cuber, yeah.
Yeah, it's not high stakes yet. Okay, so we see a lockjaw for Hoot. Early on. Oh, he's gonna be playing the Soul Stone and Sunspot for Raeniel.
Ooh, bar with no name. So
Oh my
so
gosh.
this is not
He
good
has to
for
use his
Raeniel.
stuff Oh no!
Yeah, he's gonna outgrow it.
Wait, but I mean, if Raeniel ends up getting Reality Stone, right?
Yeah, he needs it.
He really needs to draw a Reality Stone. Oh man.
He could also draw a Space Stone. A Space Stone will help him too.
That's true. You're right. Actually, the Space Stone. Yeah, the Space Stone would be great.
Oh, what are we gonna do about that Gamma Lab? So it looks like Raeniel wants to play into the Gamma Lab. No, he's gonna play Lockjaw and ignore the Gamma Lab?
I mean, they both have
Yeah, it's
Shang-Chi. That's why they don't really care too much about the Gamma Lab. I feel.
Oh, he's gonna put the Lockjaw in the Gamma Lab. That's a really...
No,
I don't
he's not,
know if I
he's
agree with that.
He's not.
Yeah, Lockjaw, right. I like that play.
Lockjaw versus Lockjaw.
We got the Dan Hip versus the OG. Oh, he draws the Reality Stone.
Oh, nice. That's perfect. He can play it
Yeah.
last. No!
Oh, what?
No, keep your
What are you doing? Okay.
There we go.
I agree with you about playing it later, though. I think that
Yeah,
he's showing his hand a little too
but
early.
he's scared he's gonna get leeched.
Oh, true. Good call.
So
And they
maybe
do both have
good.
Leech in hand. Oh, he's just gonna go with the Shang-Chi? Early
No, we
Shang-Chi?
don't know. No, the Reality Stone.
Yeah, Raeniel's...
We're good.
I'm not gonna lie, it's not easy to decide what you want to do here.
I think he was afraid of the leech from the lockjaw, you know? Because he doesn't know that he has it in his hand.
They both got Devil Dino, right? But
my
now it's
gosh.
Avengers Compound, so they're forced to play middle. Unfortunately, Raeniel cannot play Shang-Chi left this lane. And I think that they might both go with a leech play. Let's see what...
I don't know if the thing is with leech, there's just not enough power on the board, you know? Oh, but they have to... Oh, it's mid. They have to play mid. My bad.
They have to play mid, yeah. So, okay. Hoot is indeed going with the leech play. I do like that She-Hulk play, because even if he gets leech, he wants to have more power.
I feel like the leech is better because... Well, I don't know. Because the Shang-Chi, on the other hand.
Oh, wow. And this is looking really scary for Raeniel, because Hoot does have that Shang-Chi in his hand, and he also has priority, so he can kill that Devil Dino. Yeah, there's not much Raeniel can do. I don't know if Raeniel...
Maybe
I would retreat here.
something...
Yeah, Raeniel's retreating.
It was a good retreat, though.
I agree,
Yep.
yeah. Alright, so what is this, round 3? Wow.
Round 3.
Alright, we're getting the Daily Bugle, so they each get a little peek. Oh, he gets the Magneto!
Oh my god.
And the Quinjet, okay. Drawing that Quinjet, really nice.
Yeah. Oh.
I do like that turn 1 Mind Stone as well. We do get the Limbo. Oh yeah, that's Sunspot.
Limbo. I wonder
kind
if
of like-
anyone's gonna do the Reality Stone on Limbo.
On turn 6.
Mhm.
Turn 6, yeah. I'm sure they're both looking out for it, because they both are playing the same deck, basically.
Mhm.
Alright, and now we got a bunch of
Oh
squirrels.
my gosh. Freaking squirrels.
So we're gonna probably set, that lockjaw on the right lane. I think that is the best lane for Raeniel to play it on.
Early Reality Stone?
Oh, and we're getting a wave play by Hoot. Okay, what Hoot's thinking about playing one of his 2 Magnetos in hand. Oh, wow.
Gosh. Wait, that's so good for Raeniel, right? Because he has a sunspot there.
He does have a Sunspot.
Oh wait, but
Blue
the
Marvel.
Bifrost. Oh no.
That Blue Marvel is huge, actually. So, let's see. Oh, he does. Raeniel has a leech, and Hoot does not. So, I think that... Oh, he's going to play the arrow. Hoot is playing the arrow. We're not getting leech this turn, and I think that's okay. Yeah, I think he's got to remember about that Bifrost. We're going to get cards moving to the right.
Yeah.
If I was
both their
Raeniel...
boards are so...
I would move the Lockjaw, because then he would still have a spot to play, but it's okay.
Yeah.
Alright, so honestly, it's looking pretty good for Raeniel.
Yeah, and Raeniel needs this right now for the comeback. Ooh, the Magneto would move the Lockjaw, right?
It would, yeah. I think that's the only one it would move as well. But we're gonna get that Devil Dino. Oh, but you know what's gonna happen is the Magneto's gonna move the Lockjaw, and the Devil Dino's gonna zip back into Raeniel's hand.
Oh, he's not gonna... Maybe he won't play any.
Oh, the Leech. That's even better for... Oh, no.
Oh wait, this is turn 5. I thought it was turn not 5.
Yeah, it's turn 5. So we do get a snap here.
Okay, this is gonna be very interesting.
What is... Wait,
doesn't
Raeniel's
have
just... He's just soaking. He's just soaking his Sunspot.
I mean, it makes sense, right?
Yeah. Yeah, I agree. I mean, he's gonna win the 2 lanes.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, Yeah.
I mean, Shang-Chi left. Yeah, I don't see a way for. Yeah, I don't see a way for Hoot to win this. I think Hoot's about to
He's
concede.
gonna retreat on this one. Okay.
All right. Still
Good
really
retreat.
close, guys. Good retreat.
Mhm.
Yeah, it's 7 to 8 life, so it's really anyone's game. I know that Raeniel is using the infinite background from this season, or card back from this season, so a little bit of flex there.
Let's see.
Honestly, these squirrels, both games, like these last couple of games, that really clogs up a Thanos board because Thanos already uses a lot of space because of the stones. So
Yeah. That's true. Damn. I feel like in so many of these games today, we're getting a lot of the like location like 2 times in a row.
yeah, I've noticed that too.
Yeah.
All right, so Hoot is getting that sunspot. Oh wow, more clogging, but we can move that monster over.
Oh my gosh, so much clogging.
We do. Raeniel does have that Shang-Chi.
Yeah.
I wonder what. I do like moving that monster over left. I do like that play. I'm not sure how I feel about that power stone, unfortunately.
Yeah, especially with such limited space. I don't know if I would go for so many stones, right?
Yeah, I mean, like, I would play the Quinjet. I think that's okay.
I think
Even that is
yeah,
iffy.
the Quinjet is kind of nice and not play the stone because then you can play the stone whenever if you need to, right?
Yeah, you can save it for turn 6.
Maybe he wants. I don't know.
Yeah, he's gonna Shang-Chi, maybe. I think that's playing your card a little too early, showing your hand a little too early, because Shang-Chi, from my experience, is like usually you want to save it till the last turn so that they're not expecting it. They don't know that you have it in your hand, that type of thing.
Yeah, exactly. But also, then if you're playing Shang-Chi later, then you don't get a chance to put your big cards down either.
That's true. That's true. And yeah, so now Hoot looking like he's probably going to be winning that middle lane. Playing the Leech or Arrow. I do like the turn 5 Arrow. It all depends on where Hoot's going to be playing. Turn 5 Arrow can be so devastating.
Yeah.
Oh, but okay, he's playing Shang-Chi, but
He's gonna play Shang-Chi
Raeniel
over there.
Raeniel has priority, so it's going to do nothing and it's going to die. Wow. So, we'll see if Raeniel locks this in, because locking in that arrow mid will.
What?
Wow.
Wait, what did he just play? What did Hoot just play?
Who played Shang-Chi right?
Oh.
And it's gonna get destroyed.
Yeah.
And
it wouldn't have done much. Wow, that was a really good play.
Blue Marvel? I do like the Blue Marvel. I also like Devil Dino left to contest the left lane, yeah, and that's what it looks like he's going to be doing, and then drawing an extra card with Reality Stone. I like that play because that means that he's contesting all 3 lanes, which is very hard to combat this. It's looking really good for Raeniel right now.
That's a good idea.
Ooh, Raeniel, rethinking it, going back to that Blue Marvel play, seeing how it feels,
It's still good.
tasting it, trying it out. It's going to be plus.
Okay, wait.
It'll be +6, so it won't be enough to win left.
No, it won't be.
But it will buff up the other 2 lanes, so he's going to get 12 power on the right. I think that... Oh, Quinjet as opposed to Reality Stone. Okay. There is a risk of playing Reality Stone, honestly. No, he's doing it. He's doing it. He's going back to his
Alright.
first one. I think this is the right play, but Reality Stone can bite you in the butt. Okay, and I think that's a victory.
Yeah.
Yeah, so Raeniel wins
GG.
4 cubes. That's a
Oh my gosh,
big
I didn't
4
even
cubes.
realize it was a huge game.
Yeah. I mean, okay, Hoot still has 4 cubes left, so Hoot is still looking like he's still in this. Having 4
Oh,
cubes
definitely. And with their decks, yeah, anything can happen at this point.
I do feel like having 4 cubes is like the lowest health where you're still like
Okay,
comfortable, I guess.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But if he loses
Whereas-
more, it's gonna be tough because it's gonna be high stake. Well, it's high stakes now, isn't it?
Yeah, I think this is the first high stakes game. And we get Project Pegasus.
Oh my god.
What are they gonna be
They
playing?
both have Lockjaw in there.
Yeah, who's gonna play all his Lockjaw cards? I think that's brilliant. I think he should.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, he's only gonna play one of them. Okay, that's okay.
Yeah, that's okay. He doesn't have to. He doesn't need to play all of it yet.
And he gets the Time Stone and the Wave. But so that means nobody can play next turn because nobody has 4 energy
Oh
yet.
shoot.
Oh wait, Raeniel draws She-Hulk.
Oh, the She-Hulk's so good.
Raeniel can play She-Hulk. Yeah,
Yep.
I think. Okay,
I would play
She-Hulk.
it somewhere. Like,
I'll play it not middle. I
yeah,
guess.
I would spread it at least.
Yeah. Wow, that actually worked out for Raeniel there.
Mhm.
Oh, Raeniel's gonna throw in the Quinjet. I like that. We don't really need Quinjet right now.
Yeah, that's true. He doesn't have any stones. Okay.
I think that it's looking.
Also, Yeah.
Go ahead.
Hoot has a Shang-Chi in hand as well, so he can.
Yeah, he has
I
an
feel like
answer
he's
to
gonna
that
be
She-Hulk.
playing that. Yeah.
Going with that Time Stone, I like it. I think Hoot is looking really strong this game just because he has so many stones in hand.
Yep.
Camp Lehigh, so now they get a random 3 cost. Ooh, a Rogue. That actually can come into play.
That's true. And
Oh.
Silver Surfer. Oh wait, can the
So-
Rogue steal the Devil Dino?
The Rogue, what will happen is the Rogue will steal the Devil Dino and then go back in the deck, but the Devil Dino will still be a 3 power. I think the right play is to play that Shang-Chi middle. There's nothing
Yeah,
like that.
you can destroy 2 things there. Well,
So,
maybe they'll do it after.
Hoot is actually moving that Thanos to the left lane, so I think that was a really smart play by Hoot to not have both his
He's gonna
big
get
cards in the
leashed,
same lane.
though.
Yeah, and that Shang-Chi is now dead.
Yep.
So this is looking like it's Hoot's game to lose at this point.
Well,
Yeah,
you
so-
know,
Hoot has that arrow play. So everything's gonna go right. It looks like this is the final turn. I don't know what Hoot's thinking. Why is Hoot not playing Shang-Chi? Hoot already locked in. What can Hoot do to win that right lane? That's 8 power.
yeah. Shang-Chi lane would. I mean.
Is the Reality Stone the last stone that Hoot needs to make Thanos big?
I don't know. I didn't keep track of that.
Yeah, I didn't keep track either. That's the
Did he
only
ever play the
reason.
Time Stone? I mean, he played a lot of stones though.
Yeah,
he did
I
play
think
the Space
that
Stone.
I think that it's gonna grow, and I think that he might win that left lane.
Maybe that's why he played it.
Oh man, I think that Hoot actually will win this because of that Reality Stone play.
Let's see.
Yeah. I honestly, like, I know that Raeniel is taking some time to play, but I really respect that. Like I said earlier, you know, you're really thinking it through. You're really thinking of all the possibilities. You're not just playing like what your instinct is. You're actually thinking it through, and that was
a good
a
retreat.
really good retreat. Yeah.
Oh, now they're way more even. Look at that. It's 4 cubes for Hoot and 5, I believe, for Raeniel.
Yeah, it's neck and neck.
Mm-hmm. Oh, Mind Stone versus Mind Stone.
They both have a lot of stones in their hand, and that is great when you're a Thanos deck. You want to get those stones early, you want to thin out, you're going to be drawing more stones, you're in general.
Yep. Necrosha.
Ooh, Camartage. Are there any cards that will benefit from Camartage? I don't think either deck is running anything that benefits from it. Oh, well, other than the stones themselves. So like
a time
the time stone,
something.
yeah.
Or
That
even
time
some
stone
of the
actually
other ones
does.
to draw cards. Like,
Well, all the stones will draw other than Power Stone.
okay.
So yeah, actually, yeah,
More
both
card
those,
draw.
which is huge. So yeah, those are, and plus, Hoot has the Quinjet out, so honestly, it's looking pretty good for Hoot right now. Again, Hoot is in a really good position. Hoot did draw a full hand, so he's not going to get an actual draw for his turn this turn.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, 6
We're getting
power.
that She-Hulk.
Ooh, oh my gosh, I feel like this game they're playing so many of the same things.
Yeah, I mean, it is the same deck, basically.
Yeah.
We get that wave out. I wonder what they're going to be doing. Are they going to... I have no idea. Are they going to arrow? Are they going to leech?
Mm-hmm.
We also got Thanos out. Okay, so
Oh, the
Shang-Chi.
Shang-Chi. Okay.
But he only has one Shang-Chi, and it's not lockjawed, so he's spending that big disruption card now. And now Hoot is locked out of the right lane Camartage, so Mendoza can beat it with that Thanos.
Yeah.
The question is, oh, there we go. It looks like we're getting arrowed middle.
Wait, but he would still win if he did that, right?
Yeah, I think that Raeniel's looking good here with this play because Raeniel's winning that left lane.
Yeah.
So Raeniel just needs to beat arrow middle.
I don't know if Magneto's good.
Magneto is
That would
gonna.
not be good, because it would
It's pulling
the
Shang-Chi wave.
wave.
Yeah, you're right.
Oh no.
Well, they'll only be one power actually because of Necrosha, so it's not a big deal.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's not actually that still wins. Yeah, that still wins. Yeah, I think that's a good play. Rethinking everything. That should still be enough. Yeah, he's thinking the same thing as you. He doesn't want to pull everything and cause potential issues.
Oh my gosh. No. Ooh, locked in.
That's fine.
This
Yeah,
is
that's
a big
fine.
game.
Yeah. Oh wow.
Oh wait, that was the entire... Oh wow, that was it.
That was it. Yeah, I
didn't
thought
even
that he had
notice
5
that.
cubes, but he had 4 health, not 5. So
Oh wow.
GG.
GG.
Raeniel wins this.
Yep. Well, congratulations, Raeniel, moving into the finals. Wow.
And also, congrats to Lou for getting
Yeah.
3rd or 4th place. I think same
Yeah,
thing, right?
it's the same. Third and fourth place is the same. Oh, let me move over to my webcam. All right, and we can move those players back over to the waiting room, but let's unserver mute them so that they can actually hear when they're over there. All right, congratulations.
Wow, that was pretty epic. It was Thanos Lockjaw versus Thanos Lockjaw, virtually identical lists.
Yep.
And one player came on top, and it was the player that took their time, thought it out, tried out multiple plays before they actually locked it in. And I think it just kind of proves that, taking your time, not rushing yourself.
Oh yeah.
That might have made the difference.
Yep, absolutely. I mean, it helped tremendously. But those were great games that we watched.
Yeah,
I
they were.
really, really enjoyed that. But it's funny, all of these, the entire semifinals, it was all Thanos, right?
It was all four of them. Only one of them was like strays from the meta, and
yeah.
I don't know. That one actually, I'm really excited to see how KingTbell fares against Raeniel, because KingTbell is not running a standard Lockjaw deck or Thanos deck, and he did really well in his semifinals match too. So they both won by like 5 or 6 cubes. So
yeah. I'm excited to see that. KingTbell runs a very interesting deck. And I think that'll be fun to see. So even though they're both Thanos decks, they are, I would say they're pretty different the way you play them. So
yeah, the Valkyrie version has a lot of differences because you have Spectrum, you have Ant-Man, you have Mr. Fantastic. Those are the cards that will make the difference in a Valkyrie deck, where it'll break the ties basically, even if both players have 4 cards in that lane. So yeah.
Yep, absolutely. Well, I'm really excited to see. Real quick, guys, if anybody wants to donate to Starlight Children's Foundation, this tournament is benefiting them. I'm happy to say that we have, we've been able to surpass the goal that I originally had. But of course, we are still trying to raise even more money. So if you would like to donate, just type !donate into the chat, and there will be a link there where you can support the cause. All right, I think the players are pretty much ready to go for our next and last matchup. It is the finals. Congratulations to all of the players that have played so far, and to the semifinalists, at least it was Hellken and Hoot. They will be receiving $10 gift cards, and for the finals, we will be watching KingTbell and raenielmendoza, and one of them will be receiving a $50 gift card and the other one a $30 gift card. So, we are going to go back into, I think we have one last player interview that we haven't watched yet. So we're going to do that and set up, and we will be back very shortly.
Saving the best for last.
Yep. All right, here we go.
What's going on, everybody? It's Soropik. We're here competing for the Quantum Cup, for the city's Quantum Cup. Here to answer a few questions. What is your favorite thing about Marvel Snap? For me, favorite thing I would say is just the fact that the games aren't too long. I've been a fan of like trading card games and competing in trading card games. I was actually down at Nationals for this game called Digimon. I don't know if any of you guys know about it, but I was in LA for Digimon, competing in that. Yeah, so the fact that I don't have to spend hours and hours, well, mind you, I do have to spend hours. I don't have to spend hours and hours and hours, like 12 hours from my day to play. I could play Marvel Snap here and there whenever I want. That's probably my favorite thing about Marvel Snap. What is your favorite card and why? For me, my favorite card would probably be Deadpool, because it's not that his art or anything is fancy or all that, or his variants are fancy or all that. I relate to Deadpool a lot, because mind you, I like to joke around, I like to be silly, but when it's time to get serious, it's time to get serious. I'm about taking heads. If I need to take heads, you know what I mean? Let's go. What is the best Marvel Snap pickup line or joke you can come up with off the top of my head? Oh yeah. Hey girl. Yo, you know what they called me Hulk? Cause I'd be trying to smash. So stupid. What is the coolest experience or event or match you've had in Marvel Snap? For me, I'm big on competing in like small like little Discord events and local events. So I compete a lot in Super Tech God. Shout out to Super Tech God. His little Discord tourneys he has, the competition there is really high. So I feel like competing in those like get me more better as a player. I'm more informed about like the metas and stuff like that. So just competing in those small events. Other than this is gonna be like the biggest one probably for me. But yeah. That's why you think you'll win the tourney. The secret is I don't think I'm here to win the tourney. You know what I mean? I'm here to compete, have fun. Me winning the tourney is me meeting new people, getting my name out there, and just having fun. You know what I mean? I'm not here to win, but if I do win, which I will, you know, it'll be fun. There's no reason as to why I would win. I'm just a player. It's definitely RNG. So if I win, it's RNG. It's luck. That's all it is. How confident are you in this tournament? I would say I'm a good, like, if I were to rate it between 1 to 10, I'd be like a good 7. I'm like, because I don't know the competition and I don't know the players and how they play, if it's going to be like meta based or if it's going to be like rogue deck based. I'm like a good 7. I'm confident in my skill and knowing about what decks are what and how to counter play kind of, but I do make a lot of misplays, so I'm just a good 7. You know what I mean? I don't want to downplay the competition. Thank you guys for having me. Yeah. Peace.
All right, we are back, ladies and gentlemen, and we are about to watch the final game of the Quantum Cup. I am very, very excited. In the finals, we have KingTbell and we have raenielmendoza. Congrats to both of these players for getting to the finals. I'm super excited to watch their games. So I think both players are ready, and I think we can get right into it. So if you guys would like to deafen yourselves and start the game, you are welcome to do so now. All right, just need to make sure Rainiel. Okay, there we go.
All right, so again, we got KingTbell with the Valkyrie Lockjaw Thanos, and then Rainiel with the traditional Lockjaw Thanos.
Yep, this is going to be really fun to see. Man, it's the finals, Steffi!
It's the finals, and both players really earned their place. I'm glad we got to see... Well, this is our third time seeing KingTbell, and
yeah,
Rainiel, of course, is our second time. Really nice to see them.
Yeah, it's great to see both of them. Interesting. Thanos versus Thanos, but not slight variation. I think it's a pretty big difference in their decks. So,
wow, we have a super flow, and that means that we could potentially. Well, I guess it doesn't matter. Nobody has Leech yet. All right, so let's see. Ooh, America Chavez. That's a really nice pull.
Yep, it absolutely is.
It's gonna move that Chavez. Oh, Rainiel, considering where they want to play that Devil Dino, ends up not playing it. Let's see. KingTbell is gonna play the Khazar with Ant-Man, so buffing up those 1-cost cards.
Yeah.
Yeah, T-Bell does not have Valkyrie yet. Oh yeah, so because Rainiel is running Blue Marvel, that actually... Oh, there is the Valkyrie right now. That does
there we go.
put kind of wrench in things for the Valkyrie play, just because the blue Marvel kind of counters Valkyrie a little bit, but KingTbell, of course, has his own blue Marvel, so they just cancel each other out.
Yep.
Oh, and KingTbell snaps.
Oh my
That was a snap by
gosh,
T-Bell.
right off the bat?
I mean,
First
KingTbell
game.
does have a nice hand right now. He's got both
he
Kazar
does, but...
and the Reality Stone on Limbo.
Oh, I forgot about that.
Yeah.
Oh, the Reality Stone will be great.
And both players end up playing on the Super Flow. I think that was a good call.
Yeah, I think so
For both
too
of them.
at this point. This
And
is
the Magneto.
kind of... Well, look, KingTbell is... He is losing every location at the moment, so I don't know if it's in his best interest to do the Reality Stone, right? Oh, but he does have the spec... Well, no, he can't use the Spectrum if he does Reality Stone.
Yeah. And Raeniel does have Shang-Chi in hand.
Yeah.
So it's kind of risky. I'm not sure what's going to happen with this game. It's really still up in the air.
I know. Spectrum's kind of a cool card.
Yeah, Spectrum's going to buff, what, 1, 2, 3, 4 different cards right there. Oh, and we get the snapback.
Oh my god.
This is going to be worth 8 cubes potentially.
No way.
Wow.
No way.
So now, I think KingTbell is suspecting a potential Reality Stone left. So, but there was no Reality Stone played
No,
left,
there
so
wasn't.
we're gonna have a
Oh
turn
my
7.
gosh, this is crazy right now. Leech!
We do get that leech play.
Oh no, the Spectrum got leeched. Okay.
But let's see what we get. The Power Stone, okay, and then Valkyrie.
Alright. Oh,
And honestly,
man, I don't know
this
about
is-
this. This is... Oh gosh, this is so tough.
Yeah, because Raeniel has an arrow in hand.
Yeah. Oh my gosh, this is for 8 cubes! We haven't seen an
This is
8
for
cube
8
game
cubes.
yet!
Also remember, Raeniel can move one of his cards middle out to a different lane.
Oh, but he shouldn't. I mean, he's winning that
Yeah,
lane.
he's winning that lane. Yeah, you're right.
Oh my gosh.
Raeniel-
This is for, like, everything.
I like how Raeniel plays. He just likes to play everything out and just see how it looks on board
I
before
know,
he
and then
commits
he
to anything.
withdraws. I don't do that. I'm just slow.
I like that though. I think
Yeah,
that that's really smart. It like helps you visualize it.
Yeah, I should do that more often.
Yeah, I think that this is a.
Gosh, this is
I think
scary.
Raeniel's gonna win this game, and that's 8 cubes.
Can't do the math. Okay. Okay.
Yeah, I think Raeniel just wins all 3 lanes.
Oh my gosh.
Wow.
Wow. Crazy. Holy crap. 8 cubes.
That is devastating.
Dang. Wow.
So now basically what needs to happen is T-Bell needs to
He has to
win 5 games in a row.
Yeah.
He does have 1 retreat available.
He does?
Yeah, he has 1 retreat available, but then that means that he has to win 10 games in a row if he
Yeah.
retreats. So it's not looking very like if I was in Raeniel's position, I would snap every game.
Oh, that's true. Oh my gosh.
But Raeniel feeling very comfortable now, knowing that he's got a really strong lead.
And it's the finals. He's like, all right, we gotta keep this going. We don't want to just make him retreat and end the game.
I think
there.
I do remember when Raeniel joined the Discord server, he was saying that he was going to win the tournament, and
Oh yeah.
you know what? He's there. He is potentially going to win the tournament.
Mm.
He is in the finals.
Yeah, that's true. Gosh.
Yeah,
So
yeah,
there was
Raeniel
a snap,
snapping.
huh?
I think that was Raeniel, right? I can't tell actually.
I can't tell either. Because I'm concentrating so much on the cards, and then when the snap comes up, I'm like, oh shoot, I don't know who did that.
Yeah. Okay, so I mean, honestly, KingTbell isn't in a terrible position here.
Mm-hmm. Oh my gosh,
Oh.
she has a morph. Morph is
Raeniel's
so
like,
fun!
whoa, that morph might get a leech.
Oh my god.
I wonder what that morph's gonna get.
Well, the
That
morph, any of those things would be really good, right?
basically, Valkyrie is probably the worst one he could get with morph, but he doesn't know that,
Mm-hmm.
so he's not gonna risk the morph. Oh man, if only he gambled with the morph, because that was a lot of good cards he could have gotten.
It was, yeah.
Oh, but you know what? He revealed second, and that Mind Stone actually would have potentially prevented him from getting
He
something
would have
nice.
potentially gotten some stones. Yeah.
Yeah, but yeah, it looks like he's gonna morph this turn. We're gonna get that Time
Maybe.
Stone out. Oh yeah, true. He didn't lock it in yet.
Yeah. But he doesn't have that many options, so I mean, morph is kind of nice.
I really like the morph play. I think it's really fun.
Gosh,
And
what is he gonna get? I'm so interested to know.
morph is just one of those like exciting cards when it
It
happens.
is. I love morph.
Thanos.
Oh my gosh.
And into Blue Marvel. Wow, this is looking
Well,
is looking insurmountable.
there is Spectrum.
Valkyrie mid could help, but the thing is that Valkyrie won't help because Raeniel already has Blue Marvel.
Hmm.
Yeah, I don't know if that's enough.
I don't know either.
Yeah, this is really scary. I mean,
No, this could be it for KingTbell if he doesn't end up winning.
KingTbell knows that, you know, this might be very well be his last game.
Yeah.
And he's gonna Valkyrie that middle, and honestly, that's gonna end up a loss if Raeniel plays anything middle.
Yeah, because of
Raeniel-
the Blue Marvel, right?
Yeah, because of the Blue Marvel,
it.
correct?
Wow.
Mm-hmm.
My gosh.
And I think that we have a Quantum Cup champion.
Think so.
Let's see what we get. We get Leech. Not enough.
That Magneto's big.
Yeah, but it's going to be 12 versus 16 middle. And look at that. Raeniel wins the Quantum Cup.
Oh my gosh, congratulations to Raeniel. What a game. What? That was so fast too because of the freaking 8-cube game that they played.
The double snap game 1. Wow.
Oh my gosh. What a game. All right, let me get into this other mode. All right, well, we have our winner and second place. Congratulations to raenielmendoza for winning the Quantum Cup, the first Quantum Cup tournament. And congratulations to KingTbell for getting second place. Raeniel will be receiving a $50 gift card, and KingTbell will be receiving a $30 gift card. And then it was Hoot and Hellken that will be receiving a $10 gift card. Congratulations to everybody that made it so far. And big thank you to everybody that played in the tournament. All right, I think we can move our players back to the waiting room while we wrap up the stream. A huge congrats to both of them.
Yeah, congrats to our finalists, and good showing by KingTbell. I mean, I know that he ended up losing in 2 games, but still, he had such a fun deck, and it was like, even though it was a Lockjaw Thanos deck, it did feel pretty different in spite of that.
Yeah, I thought it felt very different. But it was super fun to watch. I'm glad we had a chance to see so many incredible games. So yeah, I really enjoyed it. And I'm really glad that the tournament ran very smoothly as well. Before we end though, I do want to talk about Starlight once again. For anybody who is interested in donating to Starlight Children's Foundation, this tournament was benefiting this organization, and I've been working with them for a while now, and they do some really great things. They help children in hospitals, providing them with gaming stations and just bringing happiness to them. So if you are interested in donating, there will be a link in the chat, or you can type !donate and you will get that donation link. Humongous thank you to everyone that participated and everybody that donated to the cause. To be a part of this tournament, all of the participants had to donate at least $1. So thank you very much. Also, thanks to all of the participants for making those interviews. They were really fun to watch. Did you enjoy them, Tefi?
Yeah, the videos were great. I mean, some of them were really good video quality and all of that. I'm just like, wow, I only have like a crappy cheap Logitech webcam myself. So yeah, it was nice. It was nice seeing faces and, you know, putting faces to names as well.
Yeah, it was really cool. And I honestly, I thought we'd probably get like 3 people who would make videos. Maybe, at most, like 3 people. But we ended up having like 12 videos. And I was like, dang, this is awesome. So that was really great to see.
That was great to see.
Yeah, for sure.
I just want to say, I want to give a quick shout out to my friends Schwaks and Candy Dish for introducing me to your stream and your server and basically leading me to be able to cast with you today. So shout outs, guys.
Yeah, thank you guys. I remember that day that you guys all came in and you encouraged me to use that Patriot Surfer deck, which brought me to Infinite. So thank you guys.
Yeah.
I appreciate it a lot. Also, a humongous thank you to TC14 and Arctic Fox. They are absolutely incredible people. I've worked with them for years now on a bunch of events, and they work so hard, and it's so easy to work with them, honestly. And I can be very like straightforward and blunt with them. And sometimes I feel like I'm even being like rude, but it's just that we know how we work, and it's like they don't take it. I hope they don't take it in that way, but we're very like fast and efficient. Like I said earlier, TC made all of the scenes and sources in OBS. So all of this awesome stuff with like the moving background and how all of the this whole layout looks on every single scene, with all of the links. The reason why this looks so clean and awesome and why it ran so smoothly is because of TC. He was also in the background updating all of the decks, updating the names and the flags, just everything, that whole production. Huge thanks to TC, because that was all him. I cannot take any credit for that. And also Arctic as well, just making sure that all the players came in, and it's not easy at all because there's so many people and he has to help everyone. Not only that, but leading up to today, he's been managing the spreadsheet with everybody's information and just a lot of all the tasks, running through everything and just making sure that we had everything we needed. I could not have done this myself at all. There's just no way. So big thank you to both of them for making this all happen. And of course, Tefi, thank you so much for casting with me and taking time out of your day, many hours out of your day to come and host with me and to cast with me and taking the time throughout the week as well to like practice and get things together and you know, share your opinions with us on the stuff that we're doing as well. So thank you.
It was my pleasure, not a problem at all.
Awesome. Thank you to everybody watching as well, and thank you to all of the participants who were in today's tournament. Thank you all for being there and for all the support, and yeah, for making this happen and making this an awesome community. All right, I think that should be everything, right? I hope I didn't miss anything. Did I miss anything, TC?
You nailed it. Great work.
Sweet. Okay, cool. I think we wanted to raid KingTbell. Is he still on?
He is gone offline.
No. Darn. Okay. You know what? We can raid Kawa. Because Kawa was also part of the tournament and we didn't get to watch any of his games.
And it's St. Patrick's Day, so...
Oh yeah, and he's Irish. Yeah, that's true. It is St. Patrick's Day. All right, well, KingTbell, oh, I see you in the chat now, but we were gonna come and raid you. Okay, Glacier, hold on. All right, well, if I do the raid, I have to wait, right?
Yeah. You end it and we'll wait 3 minutes and then...
Oh, gotcha. So I will just do the be right back screen. All right.
We go to the ending.
The ending. Sorry. Be right back. Yeah, we're gonna do the ending screen. All right. Thank you guys so much for watching. And I'm gonna be participating in a tournament tomorrow, which I will probably be streaming. And it's gonna be in the afternoon. All right. See you later, guys. Bye.